Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to your feet. Tonight's prayer is going to be led by senior Ruston High School Bearcat, Lydia Watts. She is a National Merit semifinalist, and she's also the LHSAA All-Academic Composite for swim.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity to come here and watch these two teams play football. Thank you for safe travels for everyone here so far, and please provide safe travel on the way back home. Please provide guidance for our coaches and staff as they lead the team, and provide protection for our players as they compete today. Help us all show good sportsmanship, and let all we do glorify you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing. Tonight's senior Bearcat, Melanie Frazier. She is a 3-year choir member and our co-president. She's also a chapter manager of the FBLA.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Again, welcome to Hallscare Stadium for tonight's matchup between your Ruston Bearcats and the Neville Tigers. Tonight's 99th time these rivals have met. For tonight's captains, for the Neville Tigers, number 69, number 95, number 10, and number 9. For your Bearcats, number 21, Derek Hill, number 26, Dallon Brooks, number 30, Ray Windsor, and number 32, Colby Sonia. And tonight's junior captains are brothers, Smith and Patrick Gilliam.
Neville has won the ball, elected to the forward. Rustin will receive.
Good evening morning, everyone. A very happy Friday to you all. And live from the Wood Marine broadcast booth here in lovely Ruston, Louisiana, we welcome you to James Field at Haas Garrett Stadium, the site for tonight's contest between the Neville Tigers and our Ruston Bearcats. I'm Kyle Roberts, joined alongside Nick Brown. We'll have Matthew Carswell and Toby Nations on the sideline. Luke Forrester on stats for us tonight. Nick, it is going to be an electric atmosphere here at the Haas. The first time we've been here in 5 weeks. It is definitely home sweet home, if you'll forgive the old cliche. But this is a Ruston Bearcat team that is undefeated and a Neville Tiger team that is undefeated, and they are squaring off on the gridiron for the 99th time since 1931.
You are correct, and I'll tell you the captains tonight for the Bearcats: number 32, Colby Sonye; number 30, Ray Windsor; number 26, Dylan Brooks; and number 21, Zarek Hill. And something that we haven't seen this year, Kyle, Bearcats going to receive to start this game.
So back to return for Ruston is Brighton Carr, standing at around his own 2-yard line. And Nick is going to give us our offensive starters here as soon as we're done with this first kickoff. What an incredible night for high school football, between the weather, between the stands for the visitors and the home being filled at this point. And historic rivalry. These two teams have combined for 12 wins, both 6-0. A tremendous amount of respect between these two teams. And why not? We've had some incredible football games over the decades. And this is number 99. It will be 100 the next time these two teams play.
Absolutely. Carr, by the way, interesting story. Track guy went to see Coach Baldwin come out for football, and we don't know how much he can play, but yes, he can definitely run. He's done a great job in the return game.
Brooks Yerger kicks that one. It will go out of bounds, and so Ruston will have great starting field position for their first offensive set of the night. Nick Brown, those offensive starters.
Looking at you, Kalen Blackman, Cam Vinzant, and Brock Singley. Your left guard, center Jake Tyler, Sam Nations. Right guard, Cedric Roan. Right tackle, Brooks Brown. Tight end, you had quite a few. Ahmad Hudson, Cullen Clark, Hunter Soto. You see a lot of those guys on the jumbo package. Then Jerram Parker at wide receiver. Peyton Martin with some big catches last week. Caleb Hampton, Darius James, Josh Brantley, quarterback, Lander Smith, and Zarek Hill will play fullback some. And, of course, the two running backs, Kyle Jordan, the Jet Hayes, and Dylan Brooks.
This backfield for Ruston, Nick Brown, is averaging almost 6 yards per carry between Smith, Brooks, and Jordan the Jet Hayes. And it will be Dylan Brooks who's going to get the start officially out of the shotgun set, with Josh Brantley, who takes the snap, fakes the handoff, quick toss right side to Jordan Parker, catches it about the 40-yard line. That looks to be about a 5-yard pickup. No, they're going to give him 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Josh Brantley completes his first pass of the night here in the Pierce Lumber first quarter.
Yeah, and Bearcats in the unusual combination. We got the gray jerseys with the red numerals, but white pants, Kyle. So scoreboard matches the Bearcats pink for the breast cancer awareness, and Ruston in great today.
Cannot stress enough how happy we are to be back here at home. Shotgun formation. And it's a design run for the quarterback. Brantley, 40-45 at midfield, and he's in Neville territory. That is a pickup of almost 11 yards of first down and 10 for the Bearcats. A great design run for Josh Brantley, the senior quarterback for Ruston High.
Great job. Talked with Jared this week. We go back to that when the Bearcats could have gone up 3 scores in that one. Uncharacteristic of the senior making a mistake, but certainly didn't make a mistake on that one with a great run for the first down.
I know you and head coach Jared Ball unpacked that Ouachita game from last Friday night, a very close one. Bearcats won that one 22-21, and we have some movement on the line. And so a flag is thrown. It should be a penalty on Neville from the hard snap count. And so we're going to wait and make sure that this ball is going to be going in favor of the good guys, and it is. I'll tell you about Pierce Lumber. They're our local Ace Hardware dealer in Ruston, and the best place to get Grade A lumber, Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Big Green eggs, and so much more. Pierce Lumber is on Burgessville Road, right off of Highway 33 in Ruston. So we're certainly thankful for our quarter sponsors. Again, here at the Wood Marine broadcast booth. So nice to say that here at home in lovely Ruston, Louisiana. Just a beautiful night tonight. The sun is setting. Fall weather is here, and we're hoping it sticks around. Shotgun set again, handoff to Brooks, and he gets hit at the pile. Might have gotten one on the play to the 41-yard line, and we have a flag thrown. And so this will, going to see who this is going to be against. It was after the play was dead, Nick Brown, so it's likely going to be a personal foul, but who will it be against?
That's a great question. We'll see if the ref Mike is working tonight at the hospital. You go back, Mike Collins, now the head coach for Neville. Kyle, defensive coordinator. We talked about that game last year where heroes are made. Joe Morrow recovering the muff punt. So they're going to.
After the play, personal foul. Number 10, Rustin. And down to the power. Next down.
So that's going to be a personal foul against the Bearcats. So a flag was thrown after the play was over with, and so Rustin's going to turn from what would have been second and about 4. This one's coming way back, a long ways away.
Yeah, not going to speculate, didn't see what it was, but going back to what I was saying, Mike Collins now the head coach for Neville. Defensive specialist, you thought about how stopping the run last year. So this was going to be interesting to watch if the Bearcats are able to establish the ground game. We're going to have to go to the air just a little bit more tonight.
That's a big penalty. It's going to back Rustin up to second down and 17, back on their own 45-yard line. Brantley from the gun. One receiver on each side. Lander Smith, the H-back. Brantley over the top. Pass is caught by Hudson. Not enough for a first down, but he gets to the 42-yard line of the Tigers, and it's going to be third down. This looks to be about 7 yards.
Not enough for the first down, you're right, but his route running has increased so much last year. You look at just a lot of athleticism, out jumping someone. Good crisp route by Hudson.
It's third down and 6, so the ball is at the 43-yard line of the Neville Tigers, and well, we got the officials. They wanted to talk something over. I think the ball was not spotted properly. There we go.
We gained a yard.
Yeah,
so there you
we'll
go.
take it.
Let's do that 4 more times.
Third down and 6. Shotgun formation again. 3 wide receivers far side. Ahmad Hudson, the lone receiver near side. Brantley. And that was close with some more movement on the line. 15 seconds on the play clock. We're scoreless here in the Pierce Lumber first quarter. 10 minutes on the clock. Bearcats do it audible. Keep trips on the left side. Brantley back to throw. Pump fake, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. And he'll lose 7 yards on the play. So this drive was started because of the personal foul penalty.
Now that was interesting, Kyle. The Bearcats in that trips formation to the far sideline. Caleb Hampton was in the mid, was at the closest to us, then went to the outside. Looked like it was designed to go to him, and it just didn't develop. But they actually changed positions on that trip set.
So that loss brings it to 4th down and 13. And so back to return for Neville. That is Tardashi Lemons. He'll stand on his own 15-yard line.
Oh, Bearcats had something brewing, Kyle, and one of the players didn't get the memo, so now they're going to have to call a timeout.
Well, Neville took it. We'll take it with him. 9:23 to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Back in 30 seconds from the Wood Marine broadcast booth. This is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Bayou Kubota is a proud sponsor of Bearcat Football and a loyal member of the Bearcat Football Club. Visit Bayou Kubota for all your tractor and farm equipment needs. Bayou Kubota, service with a purpose in Ruston, Bossier City, and Monroe.
Razor Group Real Estate, Rustin's hometown real
Rustin moves against the front forward parts and then Saracen riders, Baldwin, Lumber, and others. Back in return for Neville, number 5. Out the punt for your Bearcats, number 99. Joaquin Aurora.
Punt coming up from Joaquin Ramos, and that fair catch will be called for, but nobody touched it. It's actually going to take a nice Bearcat roll all the way to the 4-yard line. So that's about as good as you could have asked for, Nick Brown, on that kind of drive being stalled. Unfortunately for Rustin, a huge personal foul penalty after the first down rush that took it from 2nd and 4 all the way back to about 2nd and 17. But you've pinned Neville inside the shadow of its own goalpost for their first offensive drive of the night.
Yeah, we did. Like to know what that play was going to be when the Bearcats ran out there real quick, forced Neville to call that timeout, see if that hurts them in this contest.
Parker Robinson, the quarterback for the Neville Tigers. Nick Brown's going to read our defensive starters here shortly. It's first down and 10 for the Tigers on their own 4-yard line. So Robinson has Jalen Nichols in the backfield. Robinson takes the snap out of the gun, hands it off to Nichols. He bounces to the outside, gets past the 5-yard line, not much else. It's going to be a short gain on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Takes the snap out of the gun.
Defensive end for the Bearcats, Kyle Peyton Bell, number 94. He tackled Kavarian Key, number 63. Also Ethan Russell. Defensive tackle, Rakeem the Dream Potts. A defensive end, Caleb Williams. Keegan Goldsmith. At our Liz is Trendon Moore and Miles Brown. Mike linebackers, Eric Hill and Colby Sagne.
Robinson right side, pass caught by Nichols, who gets to the original line of scrimmage and loses 2. A swarm of Bearcats.
Probably one of those was your will linebacker, Xander Hayes, at your rip, Keaton Davis.
Robinson right
Corner,
side.
Fabian Stringfellow, Fabo. Free safety, Jaden Anding, and back in the lineup tonight, number 1, Aiden Anding, but he's backed up by number 13, Terry Lewis.
Neville in their white uniforms with black numerals trimmed in gold. Bearcats, gray tops, white bottoms with red numerals trimmed in white. Black helmets for the Neville Tigers, red helmets for Rustin with the classic Rustin R on the side. You hear the Bearcat fans on their feet on this big 3rd down and 9. Robinson takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's in the end zone. He's got to make a decision fast. Offloads it to his fullback, incomplete. And we have a flag thrown after the play was over with.
All right, but here's the thing. If you go back, Kyle, are they going to call roughing the passer because he had released the football, or going to be, I would say grounding, but a guy got over there. So I hope it's not against the Bearcats.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on Rustin. And Bearcat fans are not happy. We've had a couple of fairly weak calls here early in this first quarter.
That one, Robinson was rolling out. He still had it. You had a chance going for the safety. Yeah, we're biased, but I thought that one was not a good call. Now you're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bearcats on the sideline arguing about that call. And I want to tell you, go back and look last week and this week, that was not very good. Last week let too much go on. Tonight they're not letting anything go on. But that one, he was close to making a tackle. I do not think that was a late hit.
So it's going to be 1st down and another personal foul against the Bearcats. So there's a lot of free yardage coming up for the Tigers. So Rustin fans are very upset with these early calls. So you have to maintain composure. I mean, that's the name of the ball game.
Live it as they should be, but now you can't give them any more than he's just going to have to vote him up.
All right, so a fresh set of downs for the Neville Tigers. Parker Robinson, sophomore quarterback, stands in the gun for Neville. Nichols to his right. Bearcat fans fired up after the 2 penalty flags. 7:54 to go in the first quarter, and you're scoreless. And it looked like Neville was going to be out of a first down. On a 3 and out. Hand off to Nichols up the middle. And he hits the line, gets pushed to about the 40-yard line. And we have another flag thrown.
I'll tell you what that is going to be. Bearcats believe Xander Hayes ran and jumped on top of the pile. They're going to call a personal foul penalty on that. I would be surprised if they did not.
So another flag coming in. I mean, we've had less than 5 minutes of play and already 5 flags. And another personal foul.
All right, what happened, Kyle? The rugby scrum gets stopped.
Out of the Bearcats. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup on the Bearcats. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
No penalty on that play. So I think now we should really say when there's not a penalty as opposed to Neville in a hurry-up offense, Kyle.
2nd down and 6. Ball at the 41-yard line of Rustin. Robinson takes another snap, hands it off again to Nichols. And Nichols is going to get out 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 at the Bearcat 37-yard line. Very likely 4-down territory for this Neville Tiger offense.
I would think so. You look at Robinson, he's improved. Parker Robinson was played in St. Fred's last year. Father Andy was the head coach there. Andy coached here under Jerry Ball. Actually shared a classroom with Andy Robinson here. He was ready to go to Whataburger and bring it in. But Robinson has really improved since that game over at the Bayou Gym.
Shotgun formation on 3rd and 2. Robinson fakes the snap. Lemons back in now at tailback. Robinson 6'3", Lemons 5'4". Hand off to Lemons, who goes outside, has a hole and some more. To the 30-yard line. And they'll finally be brought down at the Bearcat 28. It's going to be a gain of 9. Enough for a 1st down. And Neville will have 1st down and 10.
Kyle, Trendon Dumas, a wide receiver for Neville, doing a great job of blocking on the corner. Not holding, not allowing the Bearcats to get free to make that tackle.
Shotgun set again for Robinson. One receiver on each side, another handoff to Lemons. And Lemons gets hit at the 30, so it's right at the line of scrimmage and not much else. I wonder if Nichols, he might need a breather. He actually might be hurt. We'll see. I know that the players are calling for a sub for him earlier on this drive. So it's 2nd down and 10 after no gain on the play for Lemons. Robinson takes another snap, play fake, back to throw, rolls to his right side, looks downfield, He's going to take off and run, and he'll be hit at the 25-yard line. And the ball came loose, but they're going to say he was down first.
All right, I'm going to tell you what that roughing the passer penalty did on that one. You saw that little gun shy, then now we're getting back in the mode. Saw Robinson roll out. You saw 3 guys go, and they're like, well, hold up. Now you're not going to be able to play football like that the rest of the night.
3rd down and 4. Ball at the Bearcat 23-yard line. Robinson, 2 receivers on each side. 5:10 left to go in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Neville has it in Bearcat territory thanks to some personal foul penalties. And off to Lemons up the middle. And he is not going to get it. Gets a yard at best on the play. And so now, for Neville, you've got a decision to make on 4th down and short.
Well, you saw what Washita did, but they went for that. I think this is 4-down territory for the Neville Tigers.
On the play. A lot of reports from the field of people that are not pleased with how those flags have gone on this opening drive for the Neville Tigers. But this is a big 4th down and 3 for this Bearcat defense. Robinson out of the gun. Back to throw. Quick toss. Is caught in the flat, and it's going to be close. I think he's going to have enough at the first. That will move the sticks. That's Thomas Campbell, the big tight end. And he looks like he has the yardage he needed. He needed 3, and he got 4. Here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth, our Pierce Lumber first quarter. We're scoreless with 4:25 left to go in the first quarter.
Well, you know, I see one of the guys holding the chains across the way is in a gold shirt and was signaling 1st down. We've got to recruit some chain guys. We're needing Neville guys in the chain. Good stop there at the middle.
Nichols back in, rush up the middle, gets a yard at best. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Nichols of the middle, tackle number 1, Andy.
Right now, you sit there, get a victory would be to force Neville to kick a field goal and miss it. Or get a turnover.
I like the latter option.
Great crowd turned out.
Absolutely, both sides. I mean, Neville travels well. I mean, everybody in this town understands the importance. The back to throw. Robinson has some time. Rolls to his right side. Fires. Intercepted! Rustin picks it off to the 20-yard line. And the ball does go out of bounds, but that will be a turnover. The Bearcats have it. And I believe that was 8 Andy on the interception. Going to check the replay. Robinson rolls to his right. Gets down, call for the turnover, and the Bearcats get it. That certainly looks like it.
Well, it was Aiden or Jake. We'll give it to him. I guess that should be a profit. Great job. And I'll tell you what the defense did. Went up to Robinson. Robinson thought the hit was coming, then kind of just put the brakes on, forced that errant throw. Good job. Bearcats now have it. Now regrouping. That's where you're going to talk to now offense. Let's do something, move down the field. But a great crowd. Kyle, before the game, a special presentation. Bearcat Football Club, a longtime Bearcat supporter and former quarterback and a freshman baseball player for me, Hunter Smith, made a presentation to Tarver Braddock and his parents. Just a monetary donation to the Tarver Braddock Foundation and a unique helmet. Half of it Rustin, half of it Neville. Just the closeness and the bond between these two schools.
Shotgun formation on 1st down and 10 for Rustin. And it was a handoff. And that's the Jet getting to the 25-yard line. And tackled at the 27. A good 1st down, 7-yard gain on the play. That was a 2nd down and 3. That's the Jet getting to the 25-yard line.
I'm telling you, look at it just with this one, what this game means. But I think there's a point where it's listening to Jared this week. You want to make like it, if you win this game, your season's over. If you drop this game, the season's over. And this is one, Kyle, I'll tell you, go back the last couple of years, it always seems like the one that outplays the other sneaks away with the victory.
2nd down and 3. Shotgun formation for Brantley. 3 wide receiver set. And it is a handoff to Brooks. Brooks makes a man miss, has a 1st down, past the 30 to the 33-yard line, and that's enough for a 1st down pickup. Extracurriculars, no flags thrown.
No flag thrown. That was good. Watching the first great job. Neville jarring a little bit back and forth, and I will say, you know what? That was a good no call to me. Now, we certainly want that call because the Bearcats have been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct, but that's where you give a warning and say settle down, and if you do it again, you throw the flag.
So 1st down and 10, Rustin. Shotgun formation, Brantley with Brooks to his left. 3 receivers, 2 on the near side. Lander Smith, the H-back on the left side. Man in motion is the Jet, and it's a handoff to Brooks. Brooks makes a man miss at the 35. Tackled from behind at the 40-yard line, 7-yard pickup. for the senior tailback, Dylan Brooks. He got up a little bit gingerly. It actually made my heart stop for just a brief second, but he was adjusting his one of his pads on his knee. So thankfully, Brooks is okay.
Your heart stopped because of the pregame meals you've been dining on in here. But I will tell you what they did on that one. Jordan the Jet Hayes, you saw him go in motion. Two guys went with him. Then it opened up for Dylan to come over. Okay, he didn't eat that.
Thank you. Second down and 4.
They're getting soft on me up here in the booth.
The ball is at the 39-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Brantley awaits the snap, takes it, and we have a penalty thrown. So there was some movement, and based on the stoppage of play, it's likely going to be against the Bearcats. False start on the offense, so 2nd and 4 will now become 2nd down and 9. And we have
Can't shoot yourself in the foot here.
No, not after that big interception by Anding. And Neville, again, Neville wasn't just lights out on that offensive drive. It was those personal foul penalties against the Bearcats. There were 3 of them on that one drive. So that's 45 yards of free offense that Neville had. And that capped off with an Anding interception at about 3.5 minutes in the first quarter. So Bearcats now 5 wide receivers set. Brantley with an empty backfield. He'll take the snap, design quarterback run right up the middle, and not much else.
And that's interesting. Notice Brantley did not try and go to the right or left. Right up the middle, get through that first wave. Been successful this year on that. Mike Collins, defensive-minded coach, head coach of the Neville Tigers, they're going to shut that one down. So they're going to have to look for different avenues now.
3rd down and 8 now. Ball is at the 35-yard line. This first quarter, really the tale has been penalties against the Ruston Bearcats. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set now for Brantley. Neville showing blitz. 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Both teams unable to find the end zone so far. Brantley back to throw over the middle, and another flag. That would have been a first down catch for Ahmad Hudson, but this is likely going to tack on 5 more yards.
As complete, there's another flag.
Yep, another false start on the Bearcat offense. So 3rd down and 8 will become 3rd and 13.
I do not remember a Jared Ball coach team being penalized this much, this often, so early in the ballgame. Yes.
Yeah, just back at the notepad math, Nick, we're looking at 7 penalties in the first quarter alone for this Bearcat team. So 3rd down and 13. Empty backfield again for Brantley. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Here in the Pierce Lumber first quarter, we are still scoreless. And Brantley takes a high snap, and he'll run it himself. To the 35, still on his feet at the 40. Oh, Brantley, big field, 35-40. Josh Brantley up the near sideline, and he will take it to the house for 70 yards with 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tremendous play call, and the Bearcats strike first.
Yeah, remember what I said about going up the middle and then scratch that.
A 70-yard touchdown run for Josh Brantley. Completely turned the tide of the narrative here in this first quarter. It had been all penalties, but now Josh Brantley found a way to use his legs. And Neville has gotten accustomed to that after last year out at Bill Ruppel Stadium. And now the point after coming up for Jack Elliott. What a huge run for Josh Brantley. Point after kick is up. Jack Elliott once again right down the middle. 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rustin 7, Neville nothing. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 at BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Real estate agents located in downtown Ruston on North Trenton Street have been cheering on the Bearcats for over 35 years. Call a Brazier Group agent today to learn what Lincoln Parish has to offer. Whether you're buying or selling land, investment, commercial, or residential real estate, Brazier Group is leading the industry in our area and ready to help you with your next move.
Hi, I'm Christian Lewis from the Bearcat Nation Network. We are a student-operated broadcasting group dedicated to bringing quality entertainment through the streaming of Ruston High athletic events. We rely on donations from the community to keep our operations running. Please consider donating or purchasing an ad to keep the Bearcat Nation Network your source for Ruston High sports.
80-yard touchdown drive capped off by a 70-yard run for Josh Brantley on 3rd down and 13. A run right up the middle, a designed quarterback draw, and Brantley got the space that he needed into the end zone, and Rustin leads 7-0, and this will likely be the last play of the first quarter. And again, that's brought to you by Pierce Lumber. Joaquin Ramos, little pooch kick, and this will be fielded at the 31-yard line by the Tigers. And so going up the far side is Jaden Reed. Reed's still on his feet at the 35-40. 45 midfield and finally knocked out of bounds in Bearcat territory. Neville will have 1st and 10 on the Rustin 46-yard line when we come back. Rustin up 7-0 at the end of 1. You're listening to Bearcat football on Q94.1, the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Calling Bearcat Nation. This is Bill Hogan at Century Next Bank. Here we love our Bearcats, and we know there's no team like our home team. Remember, when you bank with us, you bank with locals. And that's a win for our community. Go Bearcats. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Dan and I started Cummins and Fitz in October of 2018. We were both practicing family law and identified a need in our community.
A divorce is often one of the most traumatic and stressful experiences of a person's life. As family law attorneys, we were dealing with
by 8, Anding set up a long touchdown drive for the Ruston Bearcats. And Ruston up 7-0 as we enter the second quarter.
Kyle, and I think one thing the Bearcats did on that play that was exceptionally smart. Most teams with 14 seconds, 13, they just let it run down. Not the Bearcats. I like the aggressive play call. Back to the pooch kick. That's what we've seen. We go to 30. Usually teams fair catch it on the first one and attempt the second one. Neville well prepared. As soon as they caught it, sprinted to try to set up that wall, and they were very successful on their return, over 20 yards.
Second quarter brought to you by the Lincoln Parish Journal here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. We'll tell you a little bit more about the LPJ here very shortly. So 1st and 10 Neville Tigers on the Bearcat 46-yard line. And Robinson starts the second Tiger drive of the night. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Back at the 49-yard line, loss of 3 on the play, and that is Raheem Potts, the junior defensive end, bringing down Robinson for a loss of 3.
Raheem the Dream Potts, yeah, the LPJ. I read it every day. All you have to do is sign up, LincolnParishJournal.com. It's absolutely free. And today they had one of their greatest stories that they've ever written in the history of the LPJ. I read it every day. It's the LPJ. But today, great job, Tyler.
Well, thank you. Sir, I'm assuming you're speaking about the Distinguished Alumni Awards, and rightfully so. And there's a clip at Taco there. Once again, that's the team Potts. And Caleb Vaughn down, who could have been for a much longer game. He gained about 7 yards on the play.
Potts didn't give up on the play. He got knocked down. That's really the fundamental. That's the fundamental trademark of being a Bearcat. You get knocked down, you get back up. And he did not. So great job by Raheem the Dream Potts on that one.
3rd down and 7 on the Bearcat 42. Robinson with the fake snap count. Looks towards the sideline for the call. You can hear the cowbells coming through the crowd mic loud and clear. And up the middle again. The Lemons, he breaks free and gets a 1st down and some more. Past the 35 and to the 31-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup on the play for Todashi Lemons, a 5'4" running back for Neville.
Lemon very quick, and that one caught you off guard. Thought the Neville Tigers were going to pass on that one. Great job of blocking. Just well executed. That's what happens when you have 2 very good football teams playing here tonight.
Both teams undefeated. Rustin number 1 in the power rankings. Neville number 3. Shotgun formation. Robinson back to throw. Dump off pass to his tight end. Campbell catches it and tiptoes up the far sideline and into the end zone for the score. That's a 31-yard touchdown pass. And Neville has the chance to tie it here. With 10:18 left to go in the Lincoln Parish Journal second quarter. And that was just a good catch and run by Campbell, the tight end.
It was a great catch and run. I thought maybe Bearcats were held a little bit on the far sideline on that in their efforts to tackle Robinson. But nonetheless, well-executed play for the Neville Tigers.
Swinging gate formation coming up for this point after attempt. This is Brooks Yerger again. Holder for Neville is Brock Jordan. The snap kick is up, and we're tied. 10:38 left to go in the first half. Rustin 7, Neville 7. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football from the Wood Marine broadcast booth on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
First Rustin invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all 3 services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God's plan for your life in a fun, friendly, encouraging environment. For more church info or to watch our services online, we invite you to visit fbcrustin.org. We're saving a seat for you at First.
Well, Neville did not have to march too terribly far down the field, just a 46-yard touchdown drive, but still got into the end zone off a 31-yard touchdown pass to Thomas Campbell, the tight end. Just caught it in the flat, made a one-man miss, took it up the far sideline for the score. Here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth at the Lincoln Parish Journal second quarter. Yerger's kick is up, and ending is, nope, he's not going to field it. It looks like Lander Smith has it, and he gets to the 25-yard line. And I'm going to make sure I get the right name and number. Nope, that was return. That was Cullen Clark, rather. And we have another penalty marker down.
Now, Cullen Clark yelled the return. Great job by Clark on that play, Kyle. The penalty was thrown right where a Rustin Neville player kind of got into it. But was it the action or the reaction that they're calling the penalty on?
Well, we'll see what the call is here. So,
On the return, personal foul, face mask.
And the face mask will go against the Neville Tigers. And gosh, Nick, if I had to guess, I think that this is just Neville's second penalty of the night. Their first one was an offsides on a hard snap count. So this will help Rustin. They'll start this drive on their own 44-yard line.
After the penalty.
Yeah, I was thinking that was their first. You're right to think about that offside. Now, see what the Bearcat offense can come up with this score tie, Kyle, at 7 with 10-11 to go in the first half. Both, well, Rustin has 3 timeouts. Neville has used one of theirs.
So first down and 10 for the Bearcats on their own 44-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers, 2 each side for Josh Brantley. I love these gray uniforms. My only complaint is the contrast with the numbers, a little hard to follow at times. Handoff up the middle to Jordan the Jet Hayes, and he'll get 2 on the play. Brings up second down and 8.
I always like to say they're setting something up. Jerram Parker went in motion on that. We've seen 2 or 3 different players going in motion. Would not surprise me if we see the jet sweep, Kyle, a little later on in this contest.
9:50 left to go in the first half. We're tied at 7. Shotgun formation again for Brantley on his own 46-yard line. Goes towards the sideline for the call. Trying the hard snap count. Has plenty of time to get this snap off, about 10 seconds. And Brantley puts a man in motion. And he'll drop back to throw. Looking right side over the middle. Pass is, I think that was a catch, and that's a first down pickup for the Bearcats, and that is the Jordan Parker who catches that wide open over the middle, just a simple post route. And Brantley with a nice touch. It's first down and 10 for Rustin.
Kyle, this week the media class made videos of players for the breast cancer awareness, the Pink Out game, and he came in and reported a message for his mother. And we got to see a serious side of the guys. Normally we do the starter videos, so really just enjoyed, not the circumstance, but enjoyed video in the guys this week, but he was one.
First time the Bearcats will snap out of the I formation tonight. 2 receivers to the left. And another handoff to Hayes. And Hayes plows forward past the 40 to the 38-yard line. So it'll be another second down and 8 yards coming up again for the Bearcat offense.
Now, you know, Louisiana, not like Texas, so you play in a freshman JV game, you're done for the week. You're looking at a lot of this carryover. These 2 teams play on a Monday night and go through now 4 days later playing again with your freshmen and JV.
Second down and 8 on the Neville 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side. Brantley back in the I formation. And a toss to Hayes. And Hayes gets through to the 35 to the 33, but there's a penalty marker down. This is another one on the Bearcats. We're getting towards double-digit penalties in just the first half. So we'll wait and see what the call is here.
And that's tougher to stat a game. Appreciate Luke Forrester and what he's doing. Tougher to stat a game with all the penalties.
It's a chop block on the Bearcats.
They're running the gamut tonight on the rule book, Kyle, and this is one where I'm glad the ref mic is working, but don't like hearing so many calls against the Bearcats.
And Jared Ball is still staring down a couple of officials. So whatever it was, he did not like the call. This ball is coming all the way back. Well, there's some confusion about where the ball is supposed to be spotted. So the chain gang, the down and distance marker, there's a little confusion over on that side of the field. 8:25 to go in the first half here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. The Lincoln Parish Journal second quarter. We're tied at 7, and this ball comes all the way back to the Rustin 47-yard line. And so the Bearcats are facing a second down and 23. They've got to get to the Neville Tiger 30-yard line. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the near side. Brantley with Brooks in the backfield now. He'll take the snap, drops back to throw, quick dump off, and that's to Parker again. And Parker gets hit. He'll get at the line of scrimmage, might have lost a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, really nothing developing on that when you saw 2 receivers for the Bearcats and good coverage by the Neville Tigers. So couldn't hit the men downfield, went to your little relief valve, and it was well covered by the Neville Tigers.
So 3rd down and 24. Bearcats out the football on their own 46-yard line. Need to get to the Neville 30. Shotgun formation again. This far side, 2 safeties playing way back for Neville. Brantley back to throw. Quick dump off to Brooks. Throws it a little bit too high. Then this will get to midfield and to the Neville 49-yard line. And now it'll be 4th and 19. Bearcats very likely to punt this ball away.
Last time Bearcats punted, it really got the ball down to the 4-yard line. So you're going to see Ramos come back onto the field for the Bearcats.
So 4th down and 19. Cameron Riley back to return for Neville, standing at his own 15-yard line. Joaquin Ramos to punt it away.
You got Keegan Goldsmith, Peyton Bell, I believe Zarek Hill back as protectors for this punt from Ramos.
Good snap, and not a very good punt, and this is going to go bounce right in front of the Tiger at about the 41-yard line, and that's going to be an 8-yard punt. And so Neville's going to have good field position for another drive. Their last touchdown drive, 46 yards, and it ended with a 31-yard touchdown pass to Thomas Campbell.
And that one just off the side of his foot, just a muff punt. Neville, let's see if the Bearcat defense can stand their ground here with great field position for the Neville Tigers on the 40, Kyle. You really haven't seen Robinson try and air one out.
Yeah, most of his passes have been dump-offs, and the last one paid off to Campbell. So Nichols in the backfield, and we have a penalty marker thrown well before the snap. So now the officials are going to talk something over. 6:35 left to go in the Lincoln Parish Journal second quarter. Rustin 7, Neville 7. The Tigers will get the ball to start the second half of play. Ball start on the offense. This is going to go against Neville. 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 15.
Yeah, I'll take it, but I never thought they even got set to begin with on that one.
Reports from the field, Nick, that getting multiple reports that nobody really likes this officiating crew tonight. So shotgun formation, handoff to Nichols. And back to the line of scrimmage and not much else. So this is going to be 2nd down and 15. We saw an official reaching for a flag.
Let's go down to Matthew Carswell on the sideline, see what he's been seeing out of this game. All right, great sideline report. That was Toby Nations. I was confused. A great job. Great to have Toby with us tonight as well.
Robinson with the play taking. He's going to be sacked for a big loss on the play all the way back to the 29-yard line. So a huge loss for the Tigers. Great defensive stop there by the Bearcats, and that was the big defensive line pushing its way through.
Absolutely it was, Kyle. I will tell you this. I still see a little hesitation out of the Bearcats. I think that roughing the passer penalty is still in your mind right now, but a great job by the Bearcats.
This is 3rd down and 22 after the sack on the play. So Robinson down the hard 2-yard snap count. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Bearcats need to get this ball back and score before the halftime locker room. And Robinson gets a simple handoff up the middle to Nichols. And he'll get a couple of yards to the 32-yard line and nothing else. And it'll be fourth down and long, and now Neville will be forced to punt it away.
I think it'll be interesting what the Bearcats do. Aiden Andy was out last week. Kyle, will he be back to return this punt for the Bearcats? Because every time he's back there, he can take it the distance.
And sure enough, here comes Aiden Anding wearing yellow gloves tonight. So easy to make out where he is on the field at any given time. So punting this one away. I believe that's Connor Vaughn. Nice snap, fields it, punt up and away. Nice punt by Vaughn. And it will take a hop. Bearcats get away from it, and it will roll to the Rustin 47-yard line. The Bearcat defense holds Neville to a 3-and-out. And with 4:03 left to go in the first half of play, here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth, Bearcats have it, and at their own 47-yard line. Hopefully this offense will be able to feed off of the defense, getting a quick 3-and-out stop.
I certainly hope so. Great job there. And a good job by Andy on that one. I saw him kind of creep up. I thought he was thinking, you know what, I'm going to sneak in there and get a return in. But good decision not to. Now Bearcats with very good field position. Why don't we take a shot deep on first down? Got Bearcats and the Tigers tied at 7.
Some scores we'll be watching through the night. West Monroe and Ouachita are squaring off this evening, so we certainly want to keep our eyes peeled on that score. Pineville and Ash are playing each other down in central Louisiana. So first down and 10 for the Bearcats at their own 47. Hand up the middle, and the Jet will push the pile and gets tackled at the Neville 47-yard line. That goes to the 48. That's a 5-yard pickup for the Jet. Second down and 5 coming up.
Now, actually, this game that brought out so much excitement, Kyle, actually a social media page was created for ticket exchange for the Bearcats.
What a good problem to have, right? Second down and 5. Shotgun set for Brantley again. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Brantley takes the snap, drops back to throw, fires to Parker, incomplete. And I think with the high snap there, from Brantley being 6'3", able to field it, threw off the rhythm there of what should have been just a really quick pitch and catch from quarterback to receiver.
Yeah, and good to see, it looked like it was a little high, and I'm not going to say Parker heard footsteps, but it was right there, and just a high pass to get.
So third down and 5 coming up for the Bearcats. Again, tied at 7 with 3:20 to go in the first half. Brantley out of the gun again. 3 receivers near side. Back to throw. He's going to go down the far side of the field. Has a man open, but can't get there in time. Incomplete. And it's fourth down and 5. And Neville's got 2 timeouts. You got a little bit of a decision here to make, Nick Brown.
I think you do it. You go back to that last punt that was only 8 yards. Look at the offense. They're going to say, let's go for it. But now they're going to bring out Ramos, give him another shot to make up for that one. A little do-over here. And I think those 2 timeouts, Kyle, had everything to do with it in the world. If you're looking at none or even just one, the temptation to go for it is there. But Joaquin Ramos into punt for the Bearcats.
Ouachita leads West Monroe in the second quarter at the Lions Den 13-8. Bearcats have to punt away on another 3-and-out. Much better punt for Ramos. Fair catch made at the 19-yard line for the Neville Tigers, and it will be first down and 10 for Neville. If you're the Bearcats, you have got to keep this team out of the end zone, as they will get the ball back to start the second half of play.
You're right. Something uncomfortable on that punt with Ramos, rugby style, rolling out to the right. Neville able to get a lot of pressure in, coming in, really rushing that punt, so we can shore that up at halftime.
So Robinson out of the gun yet again. 2 receivers on each side. A very tight shotgun formation.
The Bearcats, with the success they had sacking Robinson on that last drive, they didn't realize it was 3:13. I thought it was 2:13. Bearcats have a full complement of timeouts here in the first half.
Jamarian Robertson, the new tailback in. That's the 3rd running back we've seen tonight for Neville. Over the middle pass is caught, and going out of bounds is Caleb Vaughn. It'll be a first down pickup at the 33-yard line, and a new fresh set of downs for the Neville Tigers.
Moving it well on that one. Just a good quick hitter by Robinson. And really, you're seeing him develop, watching follow him each and every week, getting better. Can you make the adjustment when you come over St. Francis? He certainly made the adjustment. And you go back, you look at these coaching staffs. They know each other. They're familiar. Glenn Hunt, Stephen Insminger. You go look at the coaches that are on that sideline.
Robinson out of the gun, back to throw, quick pump fake, and then it's caught. And, oh, what a nice tackle on the play for the Bearcats, and that was Tringan Dumas, who got hit hard. And I want to make sure I give the tackler credit. And that might have been Jake ending that time. 5-yard pickup on the play, 2nd down and 5. Tigers from the gun. Robinson back to throw. And he'll scramble out of the pocket and gets a 1st down pickup past the 45 to the 48-yard line. So 2:30 left to go here in the first half of play. We're tied at 7, but Neville stringing together a little bit of a drive here. First down that we've seen in the last few drives between these two teams.
It wasn't penalty aided.
Correct. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers. Robinson back to throw, takes the handoff, steps up again, looking to scramble, goes far down the field, incomplete. He had his tight end in single coverage, and Campbell could not bring that in. Stops the clock at 2:17, 2nd down and 10.
Bearcats had great pressure on that one, just missed a sack. I believe that was Peyton Bell applying the pressure.
So 2nd down and 10. Robertson staying in at tailback next to Robinson.
These two teams played last year, Kyle. 14-10 was the final. This is right now 7-7. Bearcats going to take their first time out.
We'll take it with them. 2:16 left to go in the first half of play. Rustin 7, Neville 7. Back in 30 seconds from the Wood Marine broadcast booth. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
At GBT, we're more than just a bank. We're part of the community, and we're proud to cheer on Ruston High Athletics.
Whether it's on the field, court, or track, we're excited to stand by our athletes and celebrate their hard work and dedication. With GBT, you're always banking on a winning team. Go Bearcats!
In support of local education, we're excited to cheer on the Bearcats. Experience uncommon banking today at Louisiana National Bank. To learn more, visit LN.bank.
2:16 left to go here in the Lincoln Parish Journal second quarter. Rustin 7, Neville 7. Been a defensive ball game, of course. The tail of the tape at this point, Nick, has been the penalties in the first half of the Rustin Bearcats.
It certainly has. I'll tell you what, there's two tails. One, the penalties, two, the cowbells. We appreciate those listening on Q94.1 and watching on the Bearcat Nation Network. But when did cowbells become such a part of Hall's Garrett Stadium?
Shotgun formation for Robinson. He takes the snap, back to throw, left side. Pass knocked down.
Knocked down. You know where the cowbells came from? I believe Toby Nations is out selling in the parking lot. Nations out selling cowbells. You know,
that's Caleb Williams with his big paw knocking the football down. We'll talk about investing in maybe a shotgun microphone.
I'm going to go up on it. We'll put it up on the roof. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
3rd down and 10. Clock stopped at 2:13. Robinson, 20 seconds on the play clock. Looks towards the sideline for the call from the coach. And we have another timeout. And now Neville will take this one. We'll take it with him. 2:13 to go in the first half. Rustin 7, Neville 7. Back at 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Step into the winner's circle with a John Deere tractor from Goldman Equipment. Shop North and Central Louisiana's largest John Deere dealer. Goldman Equipment. We're not just in your field, we're in your backyard. Thank you for calling Goldman Equipment. How can I help you?
Headquarters.
3rd down and 10. Shotgun formation for Neville coming up on their own 48-yard line.
Kyle Anderson, 8-man and backing up. A lot of times he will bait a quarterback and throw it in his direction and break up and get that interception. He's already done it one shot. Let's see if that happens again.
Shotgun formation, Robinson. Which is running back to the right side. Play fake, now he'll go to the right. Robinson goes downfield, has a man, and it is caught And going out of bounds at the 40-yard line, and that is Henry High, the fullback. Just a nice catch over the middle, and that will keep this drive going for the Neville Tigers.
One of the better plays we've seen tonight. Quarterback and fullback stayed in sync with each other, run across the field, never gave up on the play, and Neville completed a big first down. That was one, hoping the Bearcats can get the ball back now, Kyle. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the Bearcat 39-yard line, a 13-yard pickup on the play. Robinson from the gun again. Puts Robertson in motion. And Robinson, he's sacked for a huge loss. Aiden Anding comes on the blind side with the quarterback, knocks him down for a loss of 7 on the play.
I want to take a
timeout taken. We'll see if this is an official timeout or if the Bearcats are going to take this one.
We'll see who he signals. Neville's going to take that one because you're going to see about where the Robinson stays in the game. That was interesting because, like you said, the blind side, Robinson never saw him. He was going to hit the running back out of the backfield. He's going to hit Robertson. Boy, Robinson to Robertson. But Andy said, no way. What a great hit. Great football play from Andy.
Timeout on the field. Minute 37 to go in the first half. Tied at 7. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
In Ruston, Louisiana, HGA is a full-service project management and engineering services firm providing professional services to clients throughout the U.S. and overseas. HGA builds long-term client relationships by listening to clients, leveraging the experience of its professional team, and delivering on its commitments. HGA is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
Holland.
Right side. Play fake. Now he'll go to the right. Second down and 17 after the 8-ending sack with a minute 37 left to go in this first quarter. A perfect blitz from the cornerback. Knocked Robinson on his backside from the blind side. And a shotgun set coming up for Robinson on second and 17. Puts Nichols in motion. Quick swing pass to his tailback, and he is wide open in space. To the 40-yard line, Nichols makes a move 35 to the 30. He's not going to have enough for a first down. That's going to be about a 15-yard gain on the play. And there's a huge penalty. And I think Rustin, somebody tried to put a block into Anding well after the play was over with. And this should be a personal foul on Neville.
I think it should be. And I think that was the same play on the sack. Boy, Parker got rid of the ball a lot quicker on that one.
This might completely negate.
I think it should.
So
I'm talking all over you. I'm sorry. You go. You take it. You describe the action.
Well, let's let the officials make the call here, but this should be a penalty on the Tigers. And that was out well after the play was over with. And so, Nick, that was 15 yards on the game. You're looking at 3rd and 2. Now you're back to 3rd and 17.
I'll take it. I'll take it. 126. The Bearcats have 2 timeouts left, so there is time. Bearcats able to score last week, or 2-minute drills worked on every day. So
3rd down and 17, ball at the 46-yard line of Rustin High. Minute 24 left to play. The clock is moving. Shotgun formation. On the super right side, Nichols goes in motion again. Robinson back to throw. Over the middle, pass is caught. And that's ball in some space. Has a first down and more to the 25 to the 20 now. And that will be down at the 18-yard line. I will tell you, Parker, Robinson, Nick Brown, tremendous poise from the sophomore quarterback.
Those are the eyes of an experienced quarterback, Kyle, because what he's doing, he sees the rush coming, not a panic. Now, he did give up that 1 sack, but then he's seen where the defense is coming from, and that's where the ball goes.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers set. Robinson back to throw, goes to the left side, pass is caught. And I think they're going to stop the clock. That's about an 8-yard pickup on the play. 2nd down and 2. So under a minute left to go. The pass was caught by Trendon Dumas. So we're looking at 2nd and 2 for Neville. Last time Neville was this far down the field, they threw an interception. So we're certainly hoping for a similar result here in the LPJ second quarter here in the Wooden Marine broadcast field. Robinson with Nichols in the backfield. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. And steps up. Pass is caught by his tight end Campbell. Has a first down. And goes to the pylon. I think he might be in. And yep, that's a touchdown for Neville. Thomas Campbell gets in. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And that is a 10-yard reception.
look, Campbell just one of the stronger players on the team and is able to break tackles and ended in a touchdown. Unfortunately, Bearcats now trail with 44 seconds to go in the first half.
So a point after attempt coming up. Nick, put on your history hat real quick. Did we trail at all last week against Ouachita? I can't remember if we were down in
7-0.
We were up to
8-0.
Yep. Pick up. Point after is up. And the point after is good. 44 seconds to go at the end of the, here in the second quarter. Neville 14, Rustin 7. Back at 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Real Estate Group has been serving the commercial real estate needs in Louisiana for over 30 years.
Because your business means everything to you, we know the importance of proper planning and location management. With our extensive knowledge of the area, we're able to create individualized solutions for our clients. We work closely with our community leaders to understand growth in the area. Ensuring successful win-win relationships for our clients is what we do best.
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana.
Kyle putting the thinking caps on. Bearcats, have we trailed since the end of the first half over at Longview, when Longview kicked the field goal to go up 10-7.
I don't believe we have, and so this is the first time in quite a while that Rustin has been down. And so Neville leads 14-7 with 44 seconds left to go in the first half. Rustin does have a pair of timeouts, but Neville gets the ball back to start the second half of play, and that second drive, or that touchdown drive for Neville was, I mean, give him credit where it's due. And this is going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. And that may be Colin Clark again, getting back to the 20-yard line. And now Bearcats will have first down. No, actually fielding that for Rustin, that was Hunter Soto.
And I think there was a problem there, Kyle, not saying anything about the return, but it looked like the back man, whether it was Andy, was trying to come up and get the ball because he's going to get it going forward, as Port Soto getting it going back, and it just was not a good-looking return at all. Not, just the whole play in general.
Bearcats have 80 yards to go. And, of course, Jack Elliott, very capable of kicking a decently long field.
I would say 37 to 40 yards. So you're looking around the 20 to 23-yard line. Bearcats have to move the football.
Shotgun formation, Brantley with three receivers near side. Puts Brooks in motion. And a quick dump off to the tailback. To the 25. Brooks puts a shoulder pad down. And I don't think he's going to have enough for the first down. It's going to be close if he is.
And he did not get out of bounds. So now Bearcats in hurry-up mode, 25 seconds in the first half.
And so Gary Ball is going to take a timeout.
And he is upset because at that point, Kyle, sorry to cut you off, I believe we cut inside trying to pick up the first down as opposed to getting out of bounds.
Yeah, so second down and short. 24 seconds to go in the first half. We'll keep it here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth because we're seeing how they're going to, the officials are going to sort this out. I don't know if this is going to be a...
No, I don't think he charged a timeout. I think...
Yeah, no charge timeout. So the clock is going to start moving here very shortly. Bearcats do not have to burn timeout.
Now the officials are calling timeout because I think now Mike Collins is going to explanation, but basically just a stoppage of play.
Yep. Second down and 2. Shotgun formation, now the clock is going. Bearcats still have 2 timeouts. Brantley back to throw. Right side pass is caught over the middle, and that's Parker. Has the first down yards and some more to the 37-yard line. That'll move the sticks, but you have to move it quickly. 2 timeouts with 16 seconds to go in the first half. A little confusion by the wide receivers. They got to get set fast. Clock's moving again. Shotgun set. Brantley back to throw. Oh, Hudson.
There it is.
It's going to be a double pass, and Hudson's going to have to just take off, and he gets out of bounds. Maybe a 2-yard gain on the play, and now you're looking at, with 4 seconds left to go in the half, you're going to have to just heave it into the end zone and hope for the best.
And that one, I think it could have been there. I believe it was scheduled to go to Parker. So Duran Parker and then the Neville defense back came over. Neville going back to the prevent defense, everyone dropping back to around the 25-yard line.
L. Griffin calling the play to his offensive set. Brantley will be standing in the gun with an empty backfield. 5 wide receiver set. Neville rushes 3. Brantley just runs it up the middle. He's had some success with that this season, and he'll only get to midfield, and that will end the first half of play. The Neville Tigers will take a lead into the halftime locker room, 14-7 in Week 7 of the 2024 season. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here in the Wooden Marine broadcast booth. When we come back, we'll have Toby Nations and another special guest for you for our halftime show. Back in 2 minutes, Neville up 14-7 over the Ruston Bearcats. This is Ruston football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Hunt Forest Products manufactures a variety of plywood lumber and other specialty wood products to meet a wide variety of building and manufacturing needs. Hunt Forest Products is family-owned and operated, practices sustainable forestry, and provides more than 400 Louisiana jobs. Hunt Forest Products is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
And on a journey towards the best dentistry with exceptional care, you need travel no further than the heart of Ruston. There you will find the team behind Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. It's a goal built on the tradition of excellence established more than 60 years ago, a legacy in superior dental care and unparalleled customer service. It's a journey worth taking and one we're proud to make with you. Come experience the best dentistry and exceptional customer service. Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. There's a story behind every smile.
When it comes to physical therapy, there's one name to know. That's Johnson Physical Therapy. And as always,
Louisiana National Bank is the official bank of Ruston High Athletics. As a proud community partner and supporter of local education, we're excited to cheer on the Bearcats. Experience uncommon banking today at Louisiana National Bank. To learn more, visit ln.bank.
Provision Security says go Bearcats and offers everything you need for residential and commercial security. Camera systems, alarms, alarm monitoring, networking, audio, visual installation, and home entertainment. All cameras can be viewed on your smartphone as well as activating the alarm. Competitive rates and friendly service as we strive for perfection. Provision Security, preserving your past, protecting your future.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there. Contact local agent Skip Russell for a quote today.
Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty is a Ruston High alum who proudly supports the Bearcats. Let Tammy Patterson handle all of your real estate needs. Call Tammy at 318-245-9872 or 318-855-2925. That's Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty.
Hunter Smith, class of 1999, and Josh Beckham, class of 2006, are firmly founded. Contact us for two Bearcats who will be a trusted advisor in your next sell or purchase of recreational, investment, or hunting property. Go Cats!
Hey y'all, I'm Murphy DeMoss at Walpole Tire and Service, and welcome to Tip of the Week. Did you know that maintaining proper tire pressure is essential for your vehicle?
Big round of applause here at Bearcat Bell, joined by the Elite Clinic.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Ruston High School Band is excited to welcome to the field the Louisiana Tech University Band of Pride under the direction of Dr. Chris Heinrich. The combined bands will present a cartoon classic show tonight with a show that celebrates 25 years of misadventures under the sea with a talking sea sponge. Of course, it's SpongeBob SquarePants. Without a doubt, the cartoon that influenced many of the adult animated features of today began 36 years ago. Known for its satire and daring comedy and numerous celebrity guests, here's the theme from The Simpsons. Featured prominently in the animated series of films with those lovable minions, it's time to be happy. Known for their energy, curiosity, and imagination, this little blue heeler puppy is now a part of most preschoolers' day. You know what to say, so join the combined bands as they play music from Bluey. And be sure to catch our own Bluey and Bingo down there with Champ on the 30-yard line. Cartoon Classic follows 10-year-old Timmy Turner, who's granted wishes to solve his everyday problems. Here is the Fairly Odd Parents. The Ruston High School Band again thanks Dr. Chris Heidright and the Louisiana Tech University Band of Pride for their appearance here tonight. The Ruston High School Band is under the field command of Raymond Granger and Caden Breeden. Woodwind captain is Cedric Sirio. Brass captain is James Peterson. Drumline captain is Malcolm Pierce. Color guard captain is Elizabeth Short, and the band staff manager is Brittany Gutierrez. The Ruston High School Band director is Walter Moss. Ruston Junior High Band director is Colin Crawford. Flagline coach is Abby Palmer. The band parent organization president is Ryan Pierce. And I'm Nancy Bergeron, tonight's voice of the Bearcat Band.
Let's go. With all this bread, I need a bigger stomach. My name rings bells, so you can hear it coming. Made it all on my own, they ain't give me nothing. And I'm still steady, like I said, I'm crushed. Ain't no way they gon' forget my name. I'm a legend, put me work, ever since I came. This is your umbrella, dog, it can't stop my rain. You in the car, boo, I'm in a different lane. I just wake up every morning, ain't gon' get the change. Do my own dirty work, and I won't get a stain. I'm too heavy for this game. And you better know it, hope it speaks for itself. I ain't even gotta show it. But you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Let's go. Just one mistake is all it will take to go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember
Bayou Kubota is a proud sponsor of Bearcat football and a loyal member of the Bearcat Football Club. Visit Bayou Kubota for all your tractor and farm equipment needs. Bayou Kubota, service with a purpose in Ruston, Bossier City, and Monroe.
Brazier Group Real Estate, Rustin's hometown real estate agents located in downtown Ruston on North Trenton Street, have been cheering on the Bearcats for over 35 years. Call a Brazier Group agent today to learn what Lincoln Parish has to offer. Whether you're buying or selling land, investment, commercial, or residential real estate, Brazier Group is leading the industry in our area and ready to help you with your next move.
Hi, I'm Christian Lewis from the Bearcat Nation Network. We are a student-operated broadcasting group dedicated to bringing quality entertainment through the streaming of Ruston High athletic events. We rely on donations from the community to keep our operations running. Please consider donating or purchasing an ad to keep the Bearcat Nation Network your source for Ruston High sports.
Calling Bearcat Nation. This is Bill Hogan at CenturyNext Bank. Here we love our Bearcats, and we know there's no team like our home team. Remember, when you bank with us, you bank with locals. And that's a win for our community. Go Bearcats. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Dan and I started Cummins & Fitts in October of 2018. We were both practicing family law and identified a need in our community.
A divorce is often one of the most traumatic and stressful experiences of a person's life. As family law attorneys, we are dealing with divorce, custody, child support, spousal support, and community property petitions. We understand that these issues are complex and that our clients need personalized, focused attention. We hope that you'll trust us when choosing who to represent you, should you find yourself going through a divorce.
First Ruston invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all three services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God's plan for your life in a fun, friendly, encouraging environment. For more church info or to watch our services online, we invite you to visit fbcruston.org. We're saving a seat for you at First.
At GBT, we're more than just a bank. We're part of the community, and we're proud to cheer on Ruston High athletics.
Whether it's on the field, court, or track, we're excited to stand by our athletes and celebrate their hard work and dedication. With GBT, you're always banking on a winning team. Go Bearcats!
Step into the winner's circle with a John Deere tractor from Goldman Equipment. Shop North and Central Louisiana's largest John Deere dealer. Goldman Equipment. We're not just in your field, we're in your backyard. Thank you for calling Goldman Equipment. How can I help you?
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, HGA is a full-service project management and engineering services firm providing professional services to clients throughout the U.S. and overseas. HGA builds long-term client relationships by listening to clients, leveraging the experience of its professional team, and delivering on its commitments. HGA is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
Holland Real Estate Group has been serving the commercial real estate needs in Louisiana for over 30 years.
Because your business means everything to you, we know the importance of proper planning and location management. With our extensive knowledge of the area, we're able to create individualized solutions for our clients. We work closely with our community leaders to understand growth in the area. Ensuring successful win-win relationships for our clients is what we do best.
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, Hunt Forest Products.
I'm Brett Brown, and when I want fireworks, there is only one place I go, and that is Family Fireworks. Family Fireworks supports all Ruston High activities. John, Barbara, Jim, Jennifer, and Philip Ford are all Ruston High graduates. Family Fireworks is located at 116 UPS Road off Highway 33 in Ruston. We are the tent in the back. Just like you celebrate Bearcat and Lady Bearcat victories, come celebrate your firework holidays with us. We have been making memories for over 20 years. Come have fun with Family Fireworks. Ford Family says go big Rustin.
Well, we are so thankful to be here with you tonight here at the Hoss. It is nice to be back at home for the first time.
Headquartered in Ruston, Louisiana, Hunt Forest Products manufactures a variety of plywood lumber and other specialty wood products to meet a wide variety of building and manufacturing needs. Hunt Forest Products is family-owned and operated, practices sustainable forestry, and provides more than 400 Louisiana jobs. Hunt Forest Products is a proud supporter of the Bearcat football program.
And on a journey towards the best in a
First half is gone as the Bearcats trail 14-7 as we get ready for the third quarter of play.
Well, you know what? This is high school football at its finest. You've got an undefeated team that's number 3 in the state. You got another undefeated team that's number 1 in the state. If you thought it was going to come out and be a 42-14 game, you're mistaken. And you look at these two teams, it comes down to the wire. You go back to where, the end of the first half, where in the world is Jack Whitaker when you need him on that play? You go back to last year, the 14-10 victory. So, you know what? This is right where I thought it'd be. Love for it to be 14-7 Bearcats, but unfortunately Bearcats are down by 7, and now you got to come back and play. You got to kick off to Neville. First of all, will the Bearcats change their approach to this kickoff? Will it be the pooch kick to the 30? Last time it was to the right side. Will it be to the left side, or will the Bearcats attempt to kick the ball out of the back of the end zone? So I'm anxious to see that. Will it be Ramos? Will it be number 43, Jack Elliott, going out to kick off for the Bearcats? How we handle it? I believe it's going to be Ramos, and are we going to cover it a little better than the last time on the kick? Gave up 20 yards on the run, on the return. That is uncharacteristic of this Bearcat defense. So now you're going to our special teams coverage. Go out and see how the Bearcats do. We've got a second half. We've got 2 quarters left to play, Kyle. High school football at its finest. Bearcats are trailing. Hopefully we'll tie this game up and take the lead.
Well, we're going to keep our eyes on some scores around the state, particularly in district play. Ash was well ahead of Pineville last we heard. 28-7 was that score, but we're trying to find the West Monroe-Ouachita score. I think the last one that we heard, I believe West Monroe had taken a lead over Ouachita, but we're going to double check and make. Yep, at the half, the Rebels are up 15-13 on the Lions out at the Lions Den. And again, the Trojans, my goodness, they were up. If this score is correct, Ash is up 56-14 in the second quarter. So.
No shocker there. Those listening on Q94 and watching on the BearcatNationNetwork.com, I tell you, we've got a lot of great Bearcat fans here. They're making a lot of noise. We made it a little difficult for you to hear. We've made some adjustments. We hope they work for you, but appreciate all of you listening and letting us know. And let's get this second half underway.
All right. So Joaquin Ramos has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Back to return, Caleb Vaughn for the Neville Tigers. And so third quarter about to get off and underway. You're depending on this Bearcat defense to step up and get a quick stop. Nice kick from Ramos, fielded at the 22-yard line by the Tigers, and that's Riley. Riley gets to the 32-yard line, and it will be 1st and 10 Neville to start its first drive of the second half. First down and 10 for the Neville Tigers. I'll tell you what I like hearing. Coaches that have getting some text messages or emails from some coaches that have been here before that we know that still stayed connected to Ruston High School. Dave Anderson, legendary track and cross-country coach from the state of Louisiana. He has gone, I believe he's back up in Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken, as there's a quick handoff to Nichols. He bounces outside at the 35 to the 40-yard line, and almost an 11-yard gain on the play, and I believe that's going to be enough for that'll move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10. So Coach Anderson, he was here when I was at Ruston High School from 1996 to 2000, and a lot of hardware at Ruston High School thanks to him and his tremendous efforts. And the quick handoff up the middle to Nichols, and there's Zarek Hill to stop the rusher. Gets 1 yard on the play to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Go back, heard Lee Garrett and Toby talking at halftime, talking about the familiarity with these two teams. Yeah, there's actually a third coach.
Gets 1 yard on the play to the 45.
This has been many years ago. They had a trivia contest this week. They do it every year, the Neville Rustin Trivia, and I've always finished this year. Browns Advisory won it. but Glenn Hunt, I was the only one that knew that. Glenn Hunt spent some time at Ruston High School as well as Insminger and Andy Robinson.
2nd and 9. Robinson with a quick dump off to the tailback Nichols, and he has stood up at the 50-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. Nichols might be feeling that one tomorrow, and that I believe that was Xander Hayes on the tackle.
It was Xander Hayes. I tell you what that is alarming about that, though, Kyle. It's almost like not a missed assignment, but Neville is able to get open in the flats quite often tonight.
All right, 3rd down and 4. And it is a handoff to Nichols up the near side, and he's going to have enough for the first. And somehow Neville finds these 4- and 5-yard pickups that they need on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going for the Neville Tigers.
Yeah, just a big-time play out of the sophomore quarterback, and players make plays in space. Bearcats have to get that stop.
So 1st down and 10 for Neville on the Bearcat 45-yard line. Robinson once again from the gun. Back to throw. Looks over the middle. Nobody there, and a quick dump off. And I think that's a good one-handed grab. And that is Caleb Vaughn again. He somehow brought that in with his right hand as he was falling in the opposite direction. And that's the best way that I can describe that catch.
Play would have gone for more yardage. Great job, 63, Kavari and Key Kyle. Got some pressure, was able to get his big paw on Parker Robinson, kind of forced the throw, and it was a very good catch.
2nd down and 9 for Robinson. Nichols stands to his left. 3 wide receiver set. We welcome you back to the Wood Marine broadcast booth, and our 3rd quarter brought to you by Ponchatoula's and Log Cabin tonight. 2nd down and 9. Robinson takes the snap. Another handoff to Nichols. No, nice play fake, and Robinson eludes a sack. Quick dump off to his tight end, and there's Campbell again up the near sideline, out of bounds. And they're going to say he stepped out at the 26. That's another 1st down pickup. Thomas Campbell, the tight end for Neville, and he is absolutely having a field day catching these footballs in the flats.
Oh, you have 3 guys going after Robinson. They didn't get to him, able to drop off into the open area and make the big gain. Bearcats just 1 step away from getting the sack.
Shotgun formation, handoff to Nichols again. And Nichols hits the line of scrimmage and runs right into some Bearcats, led on the tackle there by Zarek Hill.
It's almost like Neville, Kyle, running 1st down, running 2nd down. Clock runs. We're already down to 9 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. And then 3rd down, just a quick hitter to the outside, a flare to the running back or the tight end drag that they're able to hit, and much success on 3rd down.
2nd down and 9 at the Bearcat 25-yard line. Robinson, again out of the gun, back to throw. Scrambles, steps back into the pocket.
Hold?
There looks like a hold there. They're going to finally throw the flag for it. So Nichols is going to hold Zarek Hill as Robinson gets all the way inside the 20. But, man, depending on where that flag was thrown on Xander Hill, the hold was on Xander Hill. This ball's coming way back. Xander Hayes, sorry.
Xander Hayes,
Again,
and I want to tell you, that's one that I thought I saw at a couple
Scr-
of plays in the first half. Didn't want to sound like just a biased person. That one, great pressure from Hayes.
Finally throw the
flag. That's
flag
going to come back a long way. This could be the break the Bearcats need on this drive.
Yeah, that holding penalty on Nichols way in the backfield. So this is coming all the way back to the 35-yard line. This is going to be 2nd down and 20 now. And I'll be honest with you, I really thought that where the hold was, Nick, if it's a spot foul, this should be way further back. But regardless, it's 2nd down and looks to be about 19 yards. Ball is at the 35-yard line of the Bearcats. 8:45 left to go in the Ponchatoula's and Log Cabin 3rd quarter. Bearcats down 14-7. And so the officials are still talking some things over.
I just question about where you're going to place this spot.
But now they're going to start running the clock again. So,
well,
I'm kind of with you. I'm not curious why the officials were.
How many yards did they mark off?
So 2nd down and 19, shotgun formation. Back to throw, and Robinson, quick dump off, incomplete, but he could hear some footsteps coming off of the edge on that rush by Peyton Bell, and so got the ball off in time. It'll be 3rd down and 19.
Now, Peyton Bell with great pressure applied on that one. Now, this is 3rd down. This is the one here. You got to keep him off, make that play.
So 3rd and 19, ball is at the 35-yard line. That stops the clock with 8:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Robinson looking towards the sideline for the call. from his coaching staff. One receiver near side. Nichols stands to his right. Robinson from the gun takes the snap, drops back. He's going to fire one way downfield, and it is up, and it is incomplete.
Now, I'm going to tell you, you heard someone on the crowd mic say interference actually pushed the Rustin back defense. Who was that?
That was Poochie Lewis.
That was Terry Lewis, and you call him Poochie. Terry was in position to make the interception, was pushed in the back. Now you look at probably, watch the fake here because ball's on the 35. You go to the end zone.
Yeah, so Andy back to return, standing on his own goal line. Vincent to punt it away. Good snap, and Vincent's kick is up. Short kick, but still bounces inside the 20, takes a Neville Tiger roll inside the 5. And Rustin will start its first drive of the second half all the way back at the 2-yard line.
Now, normally you tell your punt return to put the feet on the 10-yard line, but not when it is Aiden-handed. You put that back as far as anywhere he can get it.
So first down and 10 for the Bearcats. The ball is spotted at their own 3-yard line. So the defense did get the job done that it needed to. And a good special teams punt by the Tigers pins Rustin inside its own 5-yard line. So first down and 10 Bearcats coming out in the I formation. 2 receivers on the near side. Jordan the Jet Hayes dots the I. Jordan Parker goes in motion to the left side. And it's a quick handoff to the fullback. And there's Lander Smith. And he'll flip forward. And they'll be down at the 9-yard line. So a 6-yard pickup on the play for the junior fullback brings up second down and 4.
Yeah, I like that. Keep him honest with a keying on Jordan the Jet Hayes or Dylan Brooks. Good pickup from Smith.
Both receivers coming to the near side. And it's another handoff to the fullback. And Smith is not going to have enough for a first. He's going to get 2 on the play, and it's going to be third down and short. So third down and 1. Bearcats down 14-7 with 7:25 left to go in the third quarter. Brought to you by Ponchatoula's and Log Cabin here at the Wood Marine broadcast booth. Brantley puts Hudson in motion, goes under center, and another handoff to the fullback. Lander Smith gets the first down yardage that he needed, and that will extend the drive. So Rustin started in the shadows of its own goalpost and now has a little more breathing room, first and 10 at its own 15-yard line.
And that's just power football. You see Sam Nations, that offensive line, pushing through and the confidence growing there. So just moving the ball up the middle and showing the Bearcats, hey, we can move the football on the ground.
So first down and 10. I formation, a toss to Hayes. And Hayes, he breaks free. Shoestring tackle at the 19-yard line, 4-yard pickup on the play.
Want to go down to the sidelines, see what they're seeing out of that offensive line here in the second half, guys.
And it's another handoff to Lander Smith, the fullback, and he gets a yard to the 20-yard line. And now it's a third down and 5 situation.
Yeah, Darius James and Martin checking into the game for the Bearcats at wide receiver. Martin with that big catch over the middle last week at Ouachita.
Third down and 5 for the Ruston offense. Ball is at their own 20-yard line. I formation again. Brantley under center. Quick play fake. Rolls to his left side. Pass thrown up, incomplete.
They had a hold of Ahmad's jersey, but no flag on that one. Lander Smith was looking for it. Ahmad's looking for it. Everyone looking for it, but no flags. The Bearcats now forced to punt.
And it's fourth down and 5 at their own 20-yard line. And here comes the Bearcat punt team out.
Now, 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Looked like there was offense looked like they wanted to stay on the field, Kyle, but Ramos in to punt it away.
So now Joaquin Ramos will punt it away. Tigers returner, Cameron Riley, standing at his own 50-yard line. Low snap. Ramos fields it. Really nice punt. Fair catch made at the 47-yard line. Slightly bobbled, but pulled in, and now Neville will have first and 10 at its own 47-yard line. Tell you a little bit about Ponchatoula's and Log Cabin. When you're hungry, you can't go wrong choosing either of these fine restaurants. Ponchatoula's has delicious seafood and South Louisiana cuisine, and Log Cabin offers mouth-watering Tex-Mex, steaks, burgers, and so much more. Ponchatoula's is on Park Avenue, and the Log Cabin is on Highway 33 in Ruston.
Ramos put a great time to have one of his best punts of the night.
That was a terrific punt. So Neville with first and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ruston down 14-7. This is the 99th meeting between these two teams. Neville has won 50, Ruston 45, and these teams have tied 3 times. Lemons to the left side now of Robinson, and it's a quick sweep. Oh, read perfectly. Tackled down for a loss. Caleb Vaughn goes down, and a host of Bearcats met him in the backfield.
Hoping that ball would come loose. Just great anticipation by the Bearcats to get through and knock him down.
So 2nd down and 16. The defense has found some ways to get into the backfield. Robinson. Out of the gun. One receiver on the near side. Lemon still in at tailback. 2nd and 16. 5:12 left to go in the third quarter. Robinson with the play fake. Back to throw. Unloads downfield, and it is overthrown, incomplete. Intended for Javari Lockhart. He had some space, but the ball was just thrown outside of his outstretched arms, and it will be incomplete. And now we're looking at 3rd down and 16. Neville tried the home run ball.
Yeah, you look at really attacked, went after Jaden Andy. He had a step on Jaden, but fortunately for the Bearcats, ball was good 3-4 yards overthrown. Now, this has been the Achilles heel for the Bearcats, this 3rd down.
3rd down and long. Robinson from the gun. 5:06 left to go in the third quarter of play. Tigers 14, Bearcats 7. Here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth, this is a big 3rd down coming up. Robinson takes the snap, drops back to throw, has to step up. He's going to be chased down from behind, and he just gets the ball off, throws it out of bounds, and that's incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down and 16. But once again, there's that Bearcat defense.
Bearcat defense came through huge, forcing this punt now. I like it because Aiden Andy is back. He's going to have space, not going to be one near the goal line. See if Andy can get a good return for the Bearcats. Kyle, get us good field position.
And credit where it's due. This flipping of field position, Nick, is because of Joaquin Ramos' terrific punt after Rustin had to start all the way back on its own 3-yard line. Punt coming up, and that is going to go out of bounds. Rustin's going to have great field position here to start this drive. I believe they're going to be somewhere around the 35-yard line, I believe. Let's see where the official marks it off. And boom, 35.
But, I tell you, great job. One thing we've noticed, you go back to, I guess it was one of our Texas trips, they all run together. You're not going to see teams punt the ball to Aiden Andy.
No.
They're going to punt that one, so you look at, we're going to punt it out of bounds to keep him from returning the punt.
Yeah, they would rather it be 1st and 10 at the 35, and for obvious reasons, because we know what Aiden is capable of doing on special teams. Now it's time for the Bearcat offense to get a drive together. 4:51 to go in the third. Neville 14, Rustin 7.
Man coverage on the near sideline with the Jerome Parker.
Brantley out of the gun. And he'll hand it off up the middle, and Brooks tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose one. Nice tackle on the play, and that is 98, Jordan Fobbs-White. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
There's not much there on that, but you got to give credit to Mike Collins and the Neville Tiger defense.
So 2nd and 11, ball at the 34-yard line. Here in the Ponchatoula's Log Cabin third quarter of play. Neville 14, Rustin 7. Shotgun set, one receiver to the near side. Brantley out of the gun, hands it off again up the middle. And, man, just a wall of Tigers. And that's a 2-yard pickup on the play to the 36-yard line. And now Rustin is staring at third down and 9. Nick, these running backs for the Bearcats, average rush is well over 5 yards a carry, and Neville is absolutely stonewalling them out of the backfield.
You go through, and again, you look at Mike Collins, the defensive, and you go back to familiarity. We've been Jared Ball coach with Mike's father, Pat Collins, out at Longview and over at Ouachita. So the knowledge that each team have of themselves is incredible.
3rd down and 9. Brantley, pump fake, goes downfield to Hudson. He catches it. 45, stiff arms to the 40-yard line. Down at the Neville 35. Big 3rd down conversion for the Bearcats, and that'll be 1st down and 10.
You know what I love about Ahmad Hudson, Kyle? He makes a great play. He doesn't jump up, showboat, point away. He goes and gets on the line of scrimmage ready for the next play.
So the sticks move, and it will be 1st and 10. The Bearcats have it at the Neville 34. I formation. Handoff. Nope, that's a quarterback keeper on the read option. And Brantley gets a couple of yards and still drags some tacklers. Finally knocked out of bounds. And there's the flag, and that should be a late hit. And I think this is going to go in the Bearcats' favor.
It should, definitely should. And he goes through and he's breaking tackles. That one, you thought he handed the ball off. Boy, what a great fake. But I wonder if they're going to discuss and say he was still trying to break the tackle, so therefore he continued, but he was out of bounds.
No, personal foul, and it's actually a face mask on the Tigers.
I was wondering about the reason it had to be a face mask, because Brantley trying to break a tackle, so you're not going to fault a guy when he makes a tackle out of bounds, the quarterback's still breaking.
Well, let's throw it down to Toby Nations before this next offensive play. Toby, what are you seeing on the sidelines?
I appreciate you, Toby. Thank you for down there. Glad to have that part of the Q94 broadcast, the throw to the sidelines. Great job, Toby.
Penalty puts the Bearcats in the red zone. It's 1st down and 10 on the Neville 18-yard line. And it is a design run for the quarterback, and Brantley falls forward at the 15. I believe, Nick, this is the first trip that Rustin has had inside the red zone tonight.
I didn't want you to say that, but you are correct.
Facts are our friends, whether we like them or not.
No, I'm a fake narrative guy. It adds to the story. But here's to see if the Bearcats can get in the end zone here.
2nd down and 7. I formation. 2 tight end set. 1 receiver to the far side is Jordan Parker.
Never let facts get in the way of the truth.
And it is a quick handoff, and that is the Jet. He's inside the 15-yard line and tackled at the 13. I think they're going to give him the 12, and this is going to be a 3rd down and 4 setup coming up for the Bearcats. I know they want a touchdown, but this is field goal range for Jack Elliott.
It is field goal range. It's going to be interesting to see. Let's pick up the 1st down and get into the end zone, because you're looking 14-10. Your defense played good, 17-14 game, but I know you want to tie this score here.
Shotgun formation, 3rd down and 4. Brantley fakes the snap count. There was a little movement, but no flag thrown. 10 seconds on the play clock, nearing the 2-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. Rustin down 7.
Look at a jump ball in the corner. You got a mod man-on-man.
Brantley back to throw. Nick Brown called the play perfectly. Hudson, does he haul it in? No, incomplete.
Oh, but there you can hear the Bearcat fans on the crowd mic. It was certainly a lot of tugging and pushing, a lot of grabbing of the jersey. We'll see if we can see it on the replay.
That's Robert Graves III, the safety for Neville, and you can hear the fury coming from this Bearcat crowd. We unfortunately don't throw the flags here, but Rustin keeps the offense on the field. 4th down and 4. 2 receivers near side. Brantley out of the I formation. And a timeout is going to be taken by Neville, their first timeout of the second half. We'll take this one too. 1:50 left to go in the 3rd. Neville 14, Rustin 7. 4th down and 4 when we come back. This is Rustin Football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
With exceptional care, you need travel no further than the heart of Ruston. There you will find the team behind Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. It's a goal built on the tradition of excellence established more than 60 years ago, a legacy in superior dental care and unparalleled customer service. It's a journey worth taking and one we're proud to make with you. Come experience the best dentistry and exceptional customer service. Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. There's a story behind every smile.
The question now is going to be, what will Rustin do here? Do they want to go for it on 4th down? Do they want to take what would be, I think, roughly a 30-yard field goal attempt for Jack Elliott, but that looks like the offense coming back out on the field.
The ball is over to the left side, and watch it, and I tell you, it was a tight formation. They've changed the formation up a little bit, so here we go, Bearcats pick up this 1st down.
Big 4th down coming up for Rustin, 4th and 4, and Brantley, oh, he's going to fall forward. This is close. I think he's going to have it. It's going to depend on the spot. Just a designed run for the quarterback, and when you're Josh Brantley,
you're 6'5". I mean, you fall through. You take one step, you fall through.
And let's see. They're actually going to measure.
Haven't seen a measurement all year. This will be the first one.
Yep, so we'll let them measure this and get it sorted out. It is going to be very close. Neville says it's their ball.
I don't like the spot.
I
don't like the spot.
Well, we'll wait and see what they say. Minute 45 left to go in the third. Rustin went for it on 4th down and 4, and this is going to come down to the links in the chain. And first down. Bearcats have 1st and goal. Toby Nations, we're going to kick it down to you. You just texted the group. You said, we good. What did you see that gave you such confidence on that one? Oh, we lost Toby. Okay.
It was interesting when they brought the chains out. You didn't see Neville jump up and down. You didn't see the Bearcats jump up and down, so I wasn't sure who got it.
Toby, you saw that. You called that on the text message chain. Shotgun formation, 1st and goal. Designed run for the quarterback. Brantley to the outside. Shoved out of bounds close to the pylon. He's not going to have enough. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. And still some extracurriculars after the play is over with.
Well, you're going to see him run behind Cam Vinzant, Jake Tyler, Ced Roan, Brooks Brown. You're going to see a big push here to put this ball in the end zone.
Another listener, and I want to say a happy birthday to, a day late, a good friend and a Ruston grad, Chris White. He texted me his age, so I'm going to say it, 55 as of yesterday. I formation with an extra fullback in on 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Brantley, quick handoff to Jet, and Jordan, he's not going to have enough, and it's going to be about a 2-yard gain on the play. And here comes a big 3rd down and goal with a minute 20 left to go here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I think right now you're looking at the penetration that Neville's defensive line's able to get through. Maybe Brantley in the middle, or maybe love that bootleg like the dome against Zachary. So we'll see what the Bearcats do here, but it's definitely, I think now you're 4-down territory, obviously.
3rd and goal, and the rush is in. Touchdown, Bearcats! Rustin now has a chance to tie with 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. And I'm trying to see who got the touchdown for Rustin. I believe it was Brantley on a quarterback keeper. Huge run for Brantley from 2 yards out. And Jack Elliott with a chance to tie. Snap, hold, kick, up. Good. 1 minute to go in the third. Rustin 14, Neville 14. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
And on a journey towards the best dentistry with exceptional care, you need travel no further than the heart of Ruston. There you will find the team behind Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. It's a goal built on the tradition of excellence established more than 60 years ago, a legacy in superior dental care and unparalleled customer service. It's a journey worth taking and one we're proud to make with you. Come experience the best dentistry and exceptional customer service. Johnston & Murphy Dental Care. There's a story behind every smile.
Kyle, that was a big extra point for Jack Elliott because I know he's made so many in a row, but you look at that's one of the first ones we've kicked this late in the ball game that we've actually been trailing. Even you go back to Longview and it was 10-7. We scored a touchdown and went up 13. So that one to tie, a big kick for Elliott. Glad he came through.
14-14 the score with a minute to go in the third. Joaquin Ramos with a quick pooch kick to the 31-yard line. Fielded by the Tigers and up the far sideline. That's Reed, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. And Neville answers with a kickoff return from about 65 yards out. And the pooch kick backfires as Jaden Reed returns it to the house for a 65-yard kickoff return. So Rustin able to get back, tie this up 14-14, and now 11 seconds later, Neville's got the lead right back.
Now you go back and look what people have done. They fair caught that one. They done the swinging gate. That one right there just right up the middle, attacked, and then there was nothing.
So Neville regains the lead. Yerger is going to kick this one away. And Rustin's going to have to bring a player out quick. Point after is up. Point after is no good, but Rustin had to bring a substitution out.
And is it going to be a penalty on there for illegal substitution?
I think it's going to be. So they're likely going to get to, well, they're definitely going to get to attempt a point after again. Now the question is, does Neville go for 2? And that's just an well, what is this flag for? So legal substitution on the Bearcats.
They never threw the flag, so then they threw the flag to let you know they were calling a penalty, which we all saw it.
Well, I will tell you, Nick, if they didn't throw a flag, there's something yellow over there by the pylon over at the far end zone. And so an official still hasn't gone back to pick that up unless that's a towel for the Tigers. But we'll see what it is. But now the Neville coaching staff is deciding what to do here. They may be bringing the offense back out to go for 2.
Well, they're going back. Obviously, watched a lot of video. They saw that on the Ouachita game. Ouachita able to convert a 2-point conversion. Then, of course, the end of that game. And now what you're looking, you're saying, you know what, 2022, let's not play for the Bearcats to tie this thing up and play some pre-football, but just in the third quarter, by the way. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse. But looks like Neville is going to go for 2 here.
Yep, so Neville brings the offense back out after the illegal substitution penalty. This is where, if you're Rustin, you cannot deflate yourself after giving up that kickoff return for a touchdown, and you certainly have to dig deep on defense and keep them out of the end zone here on this 2-point conversion. And it is an empty backfield for Parker Robinson. No, here comes Nichols now. And the way Nichols was talking to that line, it might be a direct snap. We'll see. Oh, nope, they're going to motion everybody out of the backfield, and now Robinson is in the back for the 2-point conversion attempt all by himself. Robinson rolls to his right, throws it back to the left, and it is caught. I don't think he got in.
I don't think he did.
Oh, my goodness. Campbell, the tight end, was held out of the end zone, and Neville got a little too cute by half.
Hey, take that, said the Bearcats. Run him, not now. Beautiful. Now with a 2014 score, opens it up for the Bearcats. That's the momentum you need. Good play. Unfortunate about the kick return for the touchdown. Now the Bearcats got to answer this. 49 seconds. I'm telling you, this is like the third time we've got a ball, whether it's this quarter at Ouachita, 49 seconds remaining in the quarter.
So Neville will be kicking this one off. That was set up by an illegal substitution penalty. The field goal attempt, the point after attempt was no good. And so the illegal substitution set the ball up where Neville had it between the 1 and the 2 yard line, decided to go for 2. And we're not able to get the ball into the end zone. I mean, that's one of those simple, Nick. You only need, 4.5 feet? Just run the ball up the middle and try that. That's better than the.
You drop back, spread him out, then bring your tight end on a drag across the middle and sneak him in. The biggest guy on the field on your offensive line. So, no, didn't work.
And now Yerger will kick it away for the Tigers from the 40-yard line. Nice kick, and it is fielded at the 10-yard line by the Bearcats. Up the near side, that's Carr. Gets to the 15-yard line and not much else. So Brighton Carr returned that one. And, he's going to be a little slow to get up.
Looked like his shoulder almost a grab. Not a horse collar, but very, very close. So Carr going to be down on the turf just for a minute. Head trainer Chris Bristol rushing out to treat him.
Tell you what, while they're doing that, Nick, let's take a 30-second break since we missed that after the missed 2-point conversion. Neville 20, Rustin 14, 42 seconds to go in the third. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
One name to know. That's Johnson Physical Therapy. And as always,
Brighton Carr took a nasty spill on that tackle, and he cannot put any weight on that left ankle. We certainly hope that he is going to be okay.
The first year out for football, normally Coach Ball doesn't, guys don't come out as seniors, but this one, very good kid, came out, is on our track team here, very fast, so certainly wish him a speedy recovery and hope he is okay. Bearcats now Kyle have the ball 42 seconds, trailing 20-14 here in the third quarter.
Shotgun formation, a handoff up the middle, and that's Brooks. Dragging one tackler past the 20-yard line and down at the 22. It's a 7-yard pick, or excuse me, a 6-yard pickup on the play.
God, I'm going to tell you, Bearcats going to score and take this lead 21-20. Now you look at what's going to the philosophy be on the next touchdown after the kick. Will the Bearcats kick it deep? Will they go back to the 30? The last 2 times, well, 3 times. One was returned for 20-plus yards. The other one returned for 10. That one for a touchdown.
Shotgun set and a flag thrown before the snap.
No, I don't know if it's the Neville defensive lineman had hold of Sam Nations by the shoulder
we'll see
pads.
what the call is here. That's a false start on the offense. So 2nd and 4 is now going to be 2nd and 9 with 13 seconds to go here in this third quarter. So many penalties tonight for this Ruston Bearcat team. Officially, they had 7 penalties in the first quarter of play for 90 yards. They've tacked on a few extras here in the third quarter. Brantley puts a man in motion. Out of the gun, takes the snap, last play of the third quarter, and Brantley just wrapped up, and he'll lose a couple of yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down and 12 when we come back for the fourth quarter. Ruston down 20-14. Back in 60 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Louisiana National Bank is the official bank of Ruston High Athletics. As a proud community partner and supporter of local education, we're excited to cheer on the Bearcats. Experience uncommon banking today at Louisiana National Bank. To learn more, visit ln.bank.
Third down and 14 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Bearcats down 20-14. Our fourth quarter brought to you by Kim Dupree State Farm. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side. Man in motion out of the slot. Brantley back to throw. Goes down the field to Hudson, and it's caught at the 25. And he's going to be close to the first down marker. I think he's going to have it. Surely he does. And we'll see. They might measure this one off.
I believe they're going to move down. So I see the down and distance. They're moving it. First down for the Bearcats. Big
Huge
pickup
for Ahmad Hudson. So that moves the sticks here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. Game 7 for both of these teams. The battle of unbeatens in the 99th game in this historic rivalry. Shotgun formation. Brantley on 1st and 10 after a nice pitch and catch to Ahmad Hudson. Brantley back to throw again. Unloads, passes caught up the near sideline. That's Caleb Hampton. And Hampton, he'll pick up 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Good route from Hampton, guy. You had him in class, played a lot of different positions for the Bearcats, was a quarterback around freshman and JV years. So move the receivers, making an impact with the Bearcats tonight.
It's actually 2nd and 2. So shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side. Brantley back to throw. And he's going to go downfield to Hudson. And Hudson has it hauled in and a flag thrown. So hopefully it's not offensive pass interference, but we'll see what the call is.
Now they're going to confer. Let's see.
And this is big because Ahmad Hudson has had cornerbacks all over him tonight. And it's going to go against Neville. Penalty will be declined. And Ahmad Hudson with another tremendous grab in single coverage. And now it's 1st down and 10 at the Tiger 37-yard line.
I won holding, not pass interference, so just tugging on Ahmad's jersey down the sideline.
what can he not do? Ahmad Hudson, of course. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers on each side. Brantley takes the snap from the gun and hands it off up the middle. And there's the Jet Hayes fighting for some extra yardage to the 31-yard line. And that'll be a 6-yard pickup on the play, brings up 2nd down and 4. It's a 6-point ball game, Nick Brown, and so if you're the Ruston Bearcats, obviously you need touchdowns here in this second half, and then you need to make sure that you don't give up another kickoff return for a touchdown. Shotgun again, play fake. Brantley tries to follow a tackler, puts his shoulder pad into a defender, gets to the 30-yard line. 2-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to be a close 3rd down and 3.
It really is. That one just the power and strength of Brantley. And it's good for 2 to 3 yards every time.
10 minutes left to go in the ball game. Neville 20, Rustin 14. It's 3rd down and 3. Bearcats stay in the shotgun formation. They've only been in the I formation for 1 series in this game, and that was back in the 2nd quarter. Brantley with the jet right next to him. Hayes flips sides, and Brantley back to throw. Goes over the middle, and it is almost picked off.
Okay, that was an incomplete pass, but boy, Ahmad Hudson really took a shot after that. They're going to go over and check on him, his teammates are, but right in front of the officials, and
no flag.
No flag whatsoever. Now you're looking at a 4th and 3 situation for the Bearcats.
And Hudson had the wind knocked out of him, and so
I think it's just the timing of the ball had already hit the turf when the player for Ouachita made contact with him. And, of course, we would like a personal foul penalty to move the ball down, but surprisingly not one called. So now Bearcats got to convert here on 4th and 3.
So the clock stops, 9:35 to go in the 4th quarter. 4th down and 3, empty backfield. Brantley 5 wide set, trips on the far side, and we have a flag thrown. Somebody jumped, and it's likely going to go against Rustin.
Yeah, 4th and 3 going to turn into 4th and 8, Kyle. Unfortunately for the Bearcats, look like going for a hard count, get Neville to jump off sides, and unfortunately some false start out of the Bearcats. Hampton going to check in for the Bearcats for Martin.
And now if you're Rustin, I mean, you have to go for it. Well, I say that. You've got all 3 of your timeouts. Your defense has played really well in the second half. I mean, the only touchdown for Neville has been a kickoff return.
Well, you're out of field goal range, number 1. So you're going to go for it here because the punt's not going to gain you very much unless you do the little pooch kick and try to pin Neville deep. Yeah, I got to move out of that Ouachita fog, don't I?
4th down and 8. Brantley with Brooks in the backfield. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near side. Brantley puts Jordan Parker in motion, and it's going to be an option. Nope, it's going to be a reverse to Hayes. Hayes at the 40, 35, 30, 20. The Jet inside the 10, sidesteps. Is he in? It's going to be close.
Going to call him out of bounds and around the 8-yard line, Kyle.
We'll take it. That's a 1st down pickup. A great play drawn up by Chubb. The offensive coordinator, Earl Griffin, on 4th down and 8 on a double reverse. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Bearcats. Ball is at the 7-yard line. Rustin still has life. 9:26 left to go in the ball game. Down by 6. It's 1st and goal. Cats back in the I formation. Brantley under center. Puts Smith in motion. And it's a handoff to Hill. And the Bearcats are going to push the pile, and there's a flag thrown. And we're going to see, did they get in for the touchdown? I'm not sure, but I believe there's going to be a personal foul penalty.
There's a couple of Bearcat fans on the sidelines signaling touchdown. Bearcats are celebrating, but I haven't seen an official call it a touchdown. There's another flag. That's because a player took his helmet off. So they're going to flag the Bearcats, I believe, just took your helmet off. So that's horrible. The play was over, and a player took his helmet off. Bearcats going to be flagged on that. So not sure who the first penalty was on, but I'm pretty sure the second one is on the helmet coming off on the field.
So there will be one penalty during the play, and then there will be one after the play was over with. We'll see what the white hat says. Personal foul on Neville. That is a touchdown. All right, so it is a touchdown. So the Bearcats do score. The question for me was that Zarek Hill, I believe, Zarek Hill got the touchdown from 7 yards out.
Here's the second penalty.
Yep, second penalty is going to be after the play was over with. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Rustin. So it's going to be a much longer kickoff than from the 40-yard line. But regardless, Ruston has scored and has the chance to take the lead. So senior linebacker Zarek Hill gets into the end zone from 7 yards out with 9:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Boy, we've seen a lot of flags on the field tonight, Nick Brown. And yeah, they're gonna bring this way back for the point after attempt. And so this is where
this is around the field goal range, but they have 15 yards for the unsportsmanlike, so you should go to around the 20. You back it up 27. So a 37-yard extra point. I've seen Elliott kick 41-yard field goals. You're around the cuss. He does have the leg to make it.
All right, so the unsportsmanlike conduct backs this point after attempt to which would be a 35-yard field goal attempt for Jack Elliott. A big one coming up. Good snap. Kick is up. It's got the distance. Oh, and it's down the middle. Jack Elliott stays perfect on the season with a tremendous point after. And I bet Neville is kicking itself for taking the penalty yardage there instead of on the ensuing kickoff.
Well, you know what? That's exactly right. Now, this is what we're going to see. Great job by Elliott. Knew he had the leg. Excellent. Delivered his father's teacher's room right beside mine. So I know he's certainly a happy guy. But now what are the Bearcats going to do? Kyle, I'll tell you just had a guy kick a 40, whatever, what did you say it was? 35. Okay, 35-yard extra point. So now where you're kicking from, does it enter the mind to maybe let Elliott kick one off deep on the kickoff? Because the last one, what happened last time, had the pooch kick, Ramos' pooch kick, went right up the middle, parted like the Red Sea, took it back for a touchdown. Now Bearcats have the lead 21-20, 9:19 remaining here in the contest. What do you do? So some discussions on the sideline, we'll see.
This has the ingredients for a special night tonight. Rustin up 21-20 with 9:19 left to play.
Okay, we were on one of the mini Texas trips, and Elliott was put in to kick off. Did it go into the end zone? Was that Arlington? Was that Longview the second time? Longview the first time? I remember one kickoff.
Yeah, we've seen him kick touchbacks before. And, of course, in Texas, you can return those out of the end zone. You cannot in the state of Louisiana.
I thought you were going to say in Texas the ball travels farther. I didn't know if you were going to give me some meteorological explanation. But now Ramos is in to kick off.
So Ramos will kick off from the 40-yard line. His last kickoff was returned by Jaden Reed for 65 yards for a touchdown. And Ramos puts a low line drive squib kick right down the middle of the field, fielded at the 21-yard line by the Tigers, and that's Jamarian Robertson. And he'll get to about the 29-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Neville.
Right. And they just threw number 2, just threw a punch at one of the Bearcat players.
And no flag.
No flag whatsoever. And you look and see that Ramos is dancing around through it at the kicker. So that was number 2, I believe, Jillian Burns or that might have been Trenton Dumas. I believe Dumas, wide receiver for the Neville Tigers. And I understand when there's some good no calls, but that one was just blatant. So let's see if the Bearcat defense can hold now, leading 21-20 over the Neville Tigers, Kyle. 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this contest.
And for Parker Robinson, a sophomore quarterback who has shown tremendous poise in this football game, he takes that to the field, 1st and 10 at his own 29-yard line out of the gun. Robinson, just a quick toss to the near side to his tailback. And a good tackle at the 34. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Rushed by Jamarian Robertson.
Yeah, just obliterated by Jaden Andy going in and making the tackle for the Bearcats.
Clock moving here, under 9 minutes to go in our Kim Dupree State Farm fourth quarter here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. Rustin up 21-20.
Rustin Neville, you wouldn't want it any other way. You wouldn't expect anything less.
Robinson, quick dump off to the tight end, and he's met behind the line of scrimmage. And there's a flag thrown behind the line of scrimmage. That might be a hold.
Well, I hope it's a hold because no one really hit Parker late. In that one, it was 2 guys, a great tackle there. You know, look at number 22 for the Bearcats, and, of course, Keelan Davis. And you look at what that number meant for the Bearcats last year, Jaden Mayfield. Boy, just 2 strong players wearing jersey number 22 past 2 years. Good tackle from Davis. And Ball is upset about that, so we'll see what the call is.
All right, so the officials are talking it over. It's a hold. And he was pointing towards Rustin. That's where there was some confusion. And
yeah. Not many holds on running plays, so going to move that one back.
And so the question is going to be.
I think you're looking at, do you decline that?
No, I think you got to take the yardage. Yes, and that is going to go against Neville, so this is going to come way back. So we're waiting for them to, so the ball is spotted. It's going to be second down and 15 at the 24-yard line. Shotgun formation. Snap is low. Robinson fields it, steps up, and he'll take off, and he'll be tackled hard by Zarek Hill and Aiden Anding. Gets about 4 yards on the play. And so I don't think that so it'll be third down and 11.
Now, this is the play. This is one of the Achilles heel. You look what they do. They're going to try and hit Lemon out of the backfield. Normally, they've been successful with that. So somebody stay in the flats.
Third down and 10.
Got solo coverage on the far sideline.
Jamarian Robertson to the right side of Parker Robinson. He'll take the snap out of the gun, empties the backfield on the motion. Over the top passes caught by the tight end again. Thomas Campbell, another long catch for the tight end for the Neville Tigers. He has scored 2 touchdowns already, and on third down and 10 gets a huge pickup down to the Ruston 37-yard line.
And third down has just been the Achilles heel, whether it's a missed assignment, but Campbell able to find the opening down the crease and hit right in stride Robinson. That's where he's going on third down.
So shotgun formation, first down and 10 at the Ruston 38-yard line. Robinson, quick toss to Robertson to the left side, and he breaks a couple of tackles, gets hit hard from behind at the 35. 3-yard pickup on the play, brings up second and 7.
And the question is, where are the Neville Tigers in field goal range, Kyle? This has always been a program that's always had very good special teams, so you're looking probably just 10 to 15 more yards.
All right, quick handoff to Robertson again, and he's wrapped up. Gain of 2 to maybe 3 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 4 now.
Boy, certainly an instant classic. 21-20, Bearcats lead it with 6:53 remaining here in the contest. Third down again. Find Campbell.
Third down and 4. Robinson out of the gun. 3 receivers, 2 to the right. Nichols is back to his right side in the backfield. Now he flips to the left. Bearcats playing in some close coverage, and it's a handoff to Nichols up the middle. He dances forward, fights his way through past the 30, still on his feet, inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. A first down pickup on the play. And that keeps the drive going for the Neville Tigers, and now they're getting more comfortably within what we imagine is field goal position.
Oh, they're there. They're there now. So now just got to get that turnover.
First and 10, shotgun formation. Robinson tossed to Nichols right side, and there's a flag for a hold, so this one's coming way back. And Bearcats don't do anything that's going to get you a personal foul penalty there, and so this is coming way back from the spot of the where that spot of the foul is. So it's going to be first down and 20, or it should be. Yep, a hold on the offense, so this is coming way back.
10 yards from the line of scrimmage, so that's going to move it back.
See if we can get a quick score on West Monroe, Ouachita. Ash up a pretty good bit over Pineville.
To the surprise.
Final score, West Monroe 15, Ouachita 13.
Ash over Pineville to the surprise of no one, 15-13. Ouachita played well despite the Rustin hangover. And anytime you go into the Lions Den and come away with a victory, it's a tough place to play. Benji building the program at Ouachita.
First down and 20 for the Tigers. And now they're outside of field goal range. Robinson, play fake, back to throw, goes downfield, has a man caught. And at the 6-yard line, a huge pickup on the play. It'll be first and goal after the catch by Javari Lockhart.
That's a great play fake by the Neville Tigers.
Lockhart had a drop earlier in this ball game, not that time, hauled it in perfectly on a good route. Man, Parker Robinson has looked really good tonight. First and goal, Robinson out of the gun. Hand off to Nichols, bounces to the right side, makes a move, and he is going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Neville retakes the lead, 26-21 with 5:37 to play. And you can imagine the Tigers are going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, offense staying out on the field. Bearcat offense getting ready. See if the Bearcat defense can have another stop.
So Nichols with an easy touchdown, fought his way through. Nice to see that he's a senior. I mean, we've been calling his name, Nick Brown, Jalen Nichols, I think he's been on this team since he was a freshman. So we've seen him for quite some time now. And, yep, it's going to be a 2-point conversion coming up for the Tigers. They're going to try to get a clean 7-point lead here if they can get it. Shotgun formation. I'm assuming they'll just hand it off to Nichols again. Just let him do the damage. Motion and a man out. Robinson back to throw. Steps up. Goes into the back of the end zone. Campbell, no, he's out of bounds. He had his foot on the chalk in the back of the end zone. And the 2-point conversion is no good. And Thomas Campbell is furious for the Neville Tigers. But regardless, the 2-point conversion is no good. Neville 26, Rustin 21, 5:37 left to play. Back in 30 seconds, this is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Provision Security says go Bearcats and offers everything you need for residential and commercial security, camera systems, alarms, alarm monitoring, networking, audio, visual installation, and home entertainment. All cameras can be viewed on your smartphone as well as activating the alarm. Competitive rates and friendly service as we strive for perfection. Provision Security, preserving your past, protecting your future.
Kyle, 5:37 remaining here in the contest. Bearcats trail at 26-21. This is one of those instant classics. You just wouldn't be any other way, but both teams coming in undefeated tonight. This game has not disappointed. Now, Bearcat fan, unfortunately, trailing by 5, but we have plenty of time to get the ball into the end zone.
Yeah, Campbell thought he had both feet down and did not. It was called incomplete, so the 2-point conversion's no good. Neville up 26-21. Low line drive kick. Anding fields it at the 15. Aiden Anding at the 25. Stutter steps at the 30 to the 35-yard line. And Anding tackled at the 37, and this is where the Bearcats will start their drive.
I'm going to tell you right now, Bearcats going to score this, Kyle, and they're going to go for 2. So right now it's 21-26, so you hope to come out of here with a 29-26 lead after this possession.
Man, what a game this has been. If anybody has high blood pressure that's watching or listening, we apologize. There's been a lot going on here tonight between first half penalties to basically just at this point it's prize fighters just swinging haymakers back and forth. Rustin down 5 points with 5.5 left to go. Brantley from the gun. Quick toss to the far side. And that's Hayes. Hayes at the 40, stood up and tackled at the 44, a 6-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, that was a tough hit. Julian Burns, safety, came over, 6'2", 200-pound junior, came in and really had a tackle on Jordan Jet Hayes, still in the game.
Trips near side for the receivers for Rustin nearing the 5-minute mark. Brantley from the gun again with Hayes in the backfield. Takes the snap. Fakes the toss and breaks out of a sack, goes to the far side at the 40. He'll lose a couple of yards on the play, but that could have been way worse, Nick Brown. Now you're looking at 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6, that one, just to fake it, try to see if you could get away with one and sneak around the end. Neville played it well, so now 3rd down, Kyle. Bearcats obviously in for that. Well, you have 3 timeouts, so well, appreciate everyone listening on Q94 and watching on the Bearcat Nation Network. And thanks for your donations. That's what keeps the network on there. Hope you're enjoying the 3 new cameras that the Bearcat Nation Network purchased this year.
3rd and 6. Shotgun formation for Brantley. Clock moving. We're at the 4:15 mark. They're going to have to snap this fast. They got 5 seconds on the play clock. In the gun, puts a man in motion, and it's going to be close.
I don't think they got it off, but
I don't think they did either. And I think this is going to turn into 3rd down and 11 unless the Bearcats.
I think you got a timeout because see no flag on the field. Nope. Did get the delay of game.
Delay of game on the offense.
I saw the clock strike 0. Did you see any flag? Was there a flag thrown? You didn't see one?
I didn't. And Jared Ball's making his case to the side official. Not sure if he has one or not. 3rd down and 11. Penalties for the Bearcats. We're in the teens now at this point, I think. If not, we're pretty close.
Probably the most penalized the Bearcats have been in the under Jared Ball era.
3rd down and 11. Shotgun formation. Trips near side. Brantley back to throw. Goes right side in the flat. Parker catches it at the 40. Cuts it upfield.
Face mask.
And down at the 44-yard line. And so it's going to be 4th down and 5. The Bearcats will have a decision to make here, but the clock still, well, let's see, the clock stopped, and now Bearcats are going to bring the punt team out on 4th and 4.
That one you hear to the surprise, you hear a lot of that, but you still got 3:30 and you have 3 timeouts left.
Ramos to punt it away. Nice kick. Bounces and it's going to be inside as it rolls down to about the 5-yard line. So Neville will have 1st and 10 with 3:10 left to play. Tigers up by 5 points. Rustin has all 3 timeouts. It was 4th down and 4. Rustin with the longest winning streak in the state of Louisiana. That streak is in jeopardy. We're at 20 wins in a row. And again, if you're tired of me saying this, I'm sorry, but this is the 99th time these two teams have played since 1931. First down and 10. Ball at the 5-yard line. Robinson out of the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and that's Lemons. Lemons bounces outside, still going, has the first down and more. Tackled at the 20-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 16 on the play, and that is not what you needed on the first play.
Not at all. You're even thinking safety, but just really hit the hole quick and was able to pick up enough yards to give Neville Tigers breathing room. But now the clock strikes down to 3 minutes.
So 2:55 left to play. Clock still moving. Long game by Tardashi Lemons. He gained about 17 yards on that first down touch. And the clock is on the side of the Neville Tigers here. 10 seconds on the play clock. Robinson in the gun. And it is a handoff to Lemons once again. Bounces near side. This time he stood up at the line of scrimmage, and now Rustin should be burning him. Yep. We'll take it with him. Timeout. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to play. It'll be 2nd down and 12 when we come back. Bearcats down 26-21. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there. Contact local agent Skip Russell for a quote today.
Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty is a Ruston High alum who proudly supports the Bearcats. Let Tammy Patterson handle all of your real estate needs. Call Tammy at 318-245-9872 or 318-855-2925. That's Tammy Patterson from Vanguard Realty.
Second down. They actually moved the distance marker back to the 22-yard line, so it's 2nd and 10. Clock stops, 2:25 left to play in the ball game. Bearcats still have 2 timeouts. Shotgun formation. Robinson has plenty of time. He tried the hard snap count. And it's a quick toss to the right side to Nichols. Nichols cuts it back to the middle of the field, makes a stutter step at the 25. Oh, and a flag thrown. I don't like where this flag was thrown. It was at the feet of Nichols. And so we'll see what this call is. And if this is a face mask, that is not good for Rustin. So we'll keep it here. A timeout was taken, but there is a flag on the field. The officials are conferring. And Neville is pointing towards Rustin, so they think this is going to go against the Bearcats. And if this does, this is a huge penalty. Face mask on the defense. And you hear the cheering from the Neville side. Complete silence here in the Rustin stands. So it's the 5-yard variety, but that should be enough to move the chains, and it does. So now Rustin has
You got to get a turnover. I mean, you're looking now with 2:18 with 2 timeouts.
Yeah, so the Rustin did not take a timeout there. They've got 2 timeouts remaining after the face mask. So we're waiting for the official to start the clock again. And there he goes. So the next snap will be with about 1:40 left to play, and it's first down and 10 for the Neville Tigers. Bearcats need a storybook ending here, trailing by 5 as we get past the 2-minute mark. It's first down and 10. Rustin with 2 timeouts. And if you're Neville, you're not in any hurry whatsoever to snap this football.
No, not going to throw the football. He might catch a Bearcats, but.
Yeah, and a first down at this point, Nick, is practically the ball game. So if you're Rustin, you've got to find a way to get this ball back. You got 2 timeouts, and now Neville will take one. So we'll take it with them. 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining. Neville 26, Rustin 21. Back in 30 seconds, this is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
Hunter Smith, class of 1999, and Josh Beckham, class of 2006, are firmly founded. Contact us for 2 Bearcats who will be a trusted advisor in your next sell or purchase of recreational, investment, or hunting property. Go Cats!
Hey y'all, I'm Murphy DeMoss at Walpole Tire and Service, and welcome to Tip of the Week.
All right, so it's first down and 10 for Neville at their own 32-yard line. Minute 38 left to go. This battle of 6-0 teams in a historic rivalry. Just a handoff up the middle to Nichols, and he'll get a yard on the play. And now the Bearcats take a timeout. So it's going to be second down and 8, minute 32 left to go, and I believe this is the second timeout of the second half, and Rustin should have one remaining. We'll take it with them. Minute 32 left to play. Rustin trails 26-21 to Neville. Back in 30 seconds. This is Bearcat football on Q94.1 and the BearcatNationNetwork.com.
I'm Brett Brown, and when I want fireworks, there is only one place I go, and that is Family Fireworks. Family Fireworks supports all Rustin High activities. John, Barbara, Jim, Jennifer, and Philip Ford are all Rustin High graduates. Family Fireworks is located at 116 UPS Road off Highway 33 in Ruston. We are the tent in the back. Just like you celebrate Bearcat and Lady Bearcat victories, come celebrate your firework holidays with us. We have been making memories for over 20 years. Come have fun with Family Fireworks. Ford family says go big Rustin.
Coming up, 92 seconds left to go here at Hoss Garrett Stadium. Neville 26, Rustin 21. Shotgun formation for the Tigers. Bearcats down to just one timeout, I believe. There's still 2 up on the scoreboard, but I think it's just 1.
Yeah, it is just 1, so they'll get that up. And 1 timeout left. Need to stop here.
And there's Nichols, and he gets through. Not enough for a first down, so it's going to be third down and 5. And Rustin's going to take a quick timeout with 1:25 remaining. We'll keep it here in the Wood Marine broadcast booth. We'll tell you a little bit about Kim Dupree State Farm. She can take care of all of your insurance needs as well as financial planning. For all of your insurance needs, choose Kim Dupree State Farm. And she's located at 1001 North Trenton Street and at kimdupree.net, KIMDUPREE.net. So third down and 5 to go. And for all intents and purposes, this is the ball game. I mean, Neville is going to most likely try to run the football. If they get the first down, then the game is over with. If they don't, and it's fourth, well, the clock will still be moving. So if you're Rustin, you're sort of hoping, does Neville try to outcoach itself here and throw the football, and possibly you get an incomplete pass and stop the clock? That would give you a jolt for sure, but that's why those coaches are paid to make these decisions and not you and me, Nick Brown.
That's exactly right. I think you look and say, okay, 125. The Neville Tigers have been successful on third down, been their best play, so we shall see. But here's the ball game.
Shotgun formation, handoff to Nichols, follows a block, And he gets through, and that's the first down, and that's going to do it. The Neville Tigers, winners tonight.
Came into Hall Garrett Stadium, Kyle. Going to knock off the defending state champions 26-21.
So 26-21, it's a first down for the Neville Tigers. Rustin's winning streak finally comes to a close at 20 games in a row. Neville in the victory formation. Nichols got the 5-yard run that he needed for the Tigers. So the clock is moving. It'll take pretty much one kneel down, and that'll be all she wrote. And there goes Robinson. So the officials are going to make sure not to set the ball. Well, they're going to have to snap it one more time for sure. So there's a lot of handshakes and some well wishes between these two teams. It was a very hard-fought game in this bitter rivalry match. Robinson takes the second knee, and that's going to do it. Final score, Neville 26, Rustin 21. Back in 2 minutes for our post-game show here from the Wood Marine broadcast booth. You're listening to Bearcat Football on BearcatNationNetwork.com and Q94.1 FM.
Bayou Kubota is a proud sponsor of Bearcat Football and a loyal member of the Bearcat Football Club. Visit Bayou Kubota for all your tractor and farm equipment needs. Bayou Kubota, service with a purpose in Ruston, Bossier City, and Monroe.
Brazier Group Real Estate, Rustin's hometown real estate agents located in downtown Ruston on North Trenton Street, have been cheering on the Bearcats for over 35 years. Call a Brazier Group agent today to learn what Lincoln Parish has to offer. Whether you're buying or selling land, investment, commercial, or residential real estate, Brazier Group is leading the industry in our area and ready to help you with your next move.
Hi, I'm Christian Lewis from the Bearcat Nation Network. We are a student-operated broadcasting group dedicated to bringing quality entertainment through the streaming of Ruston High athletic events. We rely on donations from the community to keep our operations running. Please consider donating or purchasing an ad to keep the Bearcat Nation Network your source for Ruston High sports.
Calling Bearcat Nation. This is Bill Hogan at Century Next Bank. Here we love our Bearcats, and we know there's no team like our home team. Remember, when you bank with us, you bank with locals. And that's a win for our community. Go Bearcats. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Dan and I started Cummins and Fitz in October of 2000.
And then, got to be honest with you, it's a game where we saw some high tempers and some a lot of emotion. Disappointed to see Neville's entire football team rushing over towards the cat box to do some extra taunting at the end of the night. Call that passion, call it whatever you will. That was probably just a little bit more than what anybody would deem necessary. But regardless, Tigers, give them credit. They came in here to the number one team in all of 5A, the top team in the power rankings, a team that had not lost a game in 20 consecutive games played, and this was the game that Neville deserved, and they got the win. Nick Brown.
Yeah, they did, and I tell you what you're going to do, Kyle. You're going to get everyone's best effort. Bottom line, you got the best effort out of Ouachita. You escape with that one, then you turn around. You got a great effort out of Neville. You saw a sophomore quarterback. These two teams obviously have met before at the Bayou Jam. That one won by the Bearcats. Tonight that wasn't the case. You just look, you saw Parker Robinson. He made plays. Players made plays. But I'm going to go back to, you look at everything, this 26-21 final. You go back to that first half. And all of the penalties are probably the most penalties I've ever seen by a Bearcat team led by Jared Ball. And I think you look at it, and that's the difference of the game. You got to clean that up. It wasn't like, and you just said something about being a bitter rival. And I don't think it's a bitter rival. I think this is one or two very good football teams, and you go through last year the Bearcats winning this one, and just the plays you go back through the years. It's just a very good rivalry, the 99th meeting, and this is one where your team's going to be challenged. You're going to be challenged. You went through the gauntlet of Texas, and you went through that unscathed. You go back with Cabot, Arkansas, and look at all the teams the Bearcats have beaten this year, Acadiana, and now you're in the district port of play, and you are going to get everyone's best effort. Every mistake you make is going to be magnified, and when you're the Ruston Bearcats, the defending state champions, you watch the Neville cheerleaders, the Neville fans, the Neville team. I felt like they had won the Super Bowl, and that's one thing that we had talked to Coach Ball about on the coaches show, and this is not the state championship. This is not the playoffs. This is a regular season game. This is a big game versus the Neville Tigers, but you got a lot to play for, and that's just one loss on the season, and the first loss that we've seen in 20 games, and quite frankly, selfish, I've forgotten what it feels like to get that loss, and I don't like that feeling, but now it's one where you just got to regroup and you got to go through because, again, you're going to get everyone's best effort when you're the defending state champion and you're playing teams with very good players. Neville, it doesn't get any easier for the Bearcats next week going on the road to Alexandria Senior High, a team that I thought probably one of the most talented offensively on the Bearcats' schedule this year. And then you have Pineville and West Monroe.
Let's take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll look at some stats. We're going to be waiting on head coach Jared Ball to make his way up here to the booth. Neville wins this one 26-21. Back in 2 minutes for more of the postgame show. This is Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com. Okay. He's on his way up.
Okay. All right.
Hoss Garrett Stadium. Neville wins this one 26-21, and thank you for head coach Jared Baugh. He is joining us tonight. Coach, your overall thoughts on a tough one tonight?
Second week in a row, I feel like we got outplayed by the other team.
Yeah. I mean, in a rivalry game like this too, Coach, I mean, there was just so much energy. The atmosphere was really big, and Honestly, like just looking at the stats, penalties were one of the biggest things, especially in the first half. Just kind of shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, and it has been all year, and we haven't cleaned that up. And you play against a really good football team, and they're executing, and you're not. You can't have those setbacks, and we got to get that cleaned up. We got to work at it. We got to do a better job in practice as coaches and kids, and get those things fixed, or it's going to snowball on us.
Coach, when you're the defending state champion, you're going to get everyone's best effort, and I think that's one of the things we saw out of Washington. We certainly saw tonight out of Neville.
Sure did, and the kids have known that all year. Anytime you're labeled as the number one team, everybody's fixed to get up to play you, and we've got to be able to execute at a really high level, and right now we're not.
Well, Coach, I know that the story with the team for week after week is that the most important one is the next one up. Obviously, tough loss like this one, we're going to have to just shake it off and just keep moving. I mean, we're in the heart of district play at this point.
That's right. We'll either do one of two things. We'll either decide to get out and work during practice and get things corrected, or we'll, not. Right. And if we're going to be the team that I feel like we can be, we'll get out and go to work and get things corrected and get back. One loss doesn't make or break your season. We've got to realize Neville's a really good football team, and they outplayed us tonight.
Coach, you look at it, you're right. We've been spoiled 20 wins in a row, certainly so. Really forgotten what it feels like to lose a ball game. You look at the emphasis tonight, obviously penalties and cleanup, but where do you think the most improvement needs to be made as we move forward to go down and take on Ash?
That's hard to pinpoint. We got a lot of things we need to clean up if we're going to be as good as we can be. And we'll start at square one. I feel like our coaches have done a good job of going in, watching video, and knowing what things we need to work on. I just don't think we're being diligent about showing up to practice with the right attitude about getting out there and making the corrections necessary to play well every week. And, it's pretty disappointing that I feel like we had some guys in the right spots tonight to make some plays, and we didn't make the plays, and Neville did.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up as always. Thank you, and we wish you the best of luck this week in practice, and we'll look forward to visiting with you again when we go down to Ash next week.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep, thank you. That was head coach Jared Ball. Always appreciative of him taking the time to come up and talk with us in the broadcast booth. We'll take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up here from Hoss Garrett Stadium. You're listening to Bearcat Football on Q94.1 and BearcatNationNetwork.com.
2018. We were both practicing family law and identified a need in our community.
A divorce is often one of the most traumatic and stressful experiences of a person's life. As family law attorneys, we were dealing with divorce, custody, child support, spousal support, and community property petitions. We understand that these issues are complex and that our clients need personalized, focused attention. We hope that you'll trust us when choosing who to represent you, should you find yourself going through a divorce.
First Rustin invites you to join them on Sundays at 8:30, 9:45, or 11 a.m. We offer kids worship at all three services. On Wednesday nights, students meet at the Powerhouse. Middle school students at 5:30, high school students at 6:45. Our mission is to help you find God's plan for your life in a fun, friendly, encouraging environment. For more church info or to watch our services online, we invite you to visit fbcrustin.org. We're saving a seat for you at First.
At GBT, we're more than just a bank. We're part of the community, and we're proud to cheer on Ruston High Athletics.
Whether it's on the field, court, or track, we're excited to stand by our athletes and celebrate their hard work and dedication. With GBT, you're always banking on a winning team. Go Bearcats!
This was obviously not the results that we were hoping for tonight, as Ruston falls in this one by a final score of 26-21 to the Neville Tigers, one of the most historic rivalries in the state of Louisiana when it comes to high school football. I mean, honestly, if there's an encyclopedia entry for high school rivalries, Ruston and Neville has to be in it. This was 99 times these two teams have squared off on the gridiron, and unfortunately, the Tigers were the ones that got this one tonight. It often got heated, it got chippy, it got sloppy at times, as you saw a lot of penalties for the Bearcats here this evening, and so Neville got the job done when it needed to, and so we had head coach Jared Ball come up and join us, and he was obviously frustrated, but we're very appreciative that he came up here and was able to talk with us for a little bit. And his team, he knows right now, Nick, that they're going to have to bounce back. This is 2 weeks in a row that we've been outplayed.
Well, I guess there we go. Now we got the microphone on. I tell you this. You look at this, number one, 99 meetings. You mentioned that overkill, but I'll tell you this. No, I didn't mean anything negative about that, but, we almost didn't play the COVID year. And so it's the second oldest rivalry in the state. So that's what you expect. You expect the chippiness. You expect that. And you know what? You expect each team wants to win the game. Kudos to Neville. They came in here tonight in Hoss Garrett Stadium, something few people have been able to do the last 2 seasons, and get out of here with a victory. And there are things that you need to clean up. There are a lot of question marks. You're going to go look at it, but here it is. It's one game, and you go look last week against Ouachita. You're going to get everyone's best effort, period, the end. And bottom line is, you've now got to perform at a higher level. There are plays that you got to make plays, and you go back and you look and say, yeah, there are plays. There's always, hindsight is always 20/20. You go look at one play, this play, why'd you do that, why'd you do that? This coaching staff, full confidence in them.